hit connect via IP and nothing happened. Oh, you know what? It's probably because I don't have Steam open.
Oh, no. No, no, no.
Man.
Well, you can get up here.
I've got your stream pulled up right now. God, dude. That is just like... The color scheme and everything of Fallout is just so... bad.
That's why all the visual mods exist for it.
Yeah. I mean, it's like all green. Very...
I mean, I got those mods installed on my other profile.
Being climbed up on the rock. It's terrifying. Apparently unarmored's supposed to be good in this game, is that true?
Unarmored? Or unarmed?
Unarmed.
Yeah, there's actually quite an additional set of play styles that is actually kind of nice. Like, you get moves as you like level up the melee and unarmed attributes.
Does it actually become good
though? If you use them properly, yeah, because there's an unarmed move you can get from an NPC that basically allows you to get a free pushback on the enemy.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say that might be a route you may consider if the Oonga Boonga doesn't work out anyway.
I mean, that's kind of why I was doing it like this.
Alright, I'll find out which one of these saves is good.
How did I miss? How is that a miss? How is that a miss? Explain to me. Explain to me how that's a miss.
Because the game said so. Logically, you did not hit their hitbox.
Yeah, that's one of the downsides to bats is that if anything gets really close, yeah, it means nothing.
Alright, you gonna help me clear out this Bison Steve Casino?
As soon as I'm not dying. Basically, it was interesting that you managed right away out of the gate just to like go straight to Prim, and most people would explore around. Like there was kind of like some more semi-tutorial stuff.
I don't believe that at all. Besides, I mean, we're playing it pretty similar to how we played Morrowind, so it's all good. I don't think we did a single side quest in Morrowind, did we?
Well, I actually think those side quests are much harder to do.
I mean, I don't think so. But obviously I'm not trying to be like, oh, let's play this exactly how we played Morrowind. I'm just doing what I did last time I played this game, which I went straight to Prim as well.
Like, it kind of intends for you to like, oh, you talk to Sunny, you do like a mission with her, then you ask her like all the locations to go visit and everything. And then like, oh, you can use those as like a starting point to like figure out the land. Like, oh, you can't go do this because...
We go in there and they're like, well, something about Prim is your package over there. And
yeah, you're sticking hard to them story quests. Oh my god, that took all of this just to try to catch this random character back up to snuff.
Also, something I've always been curious about this game, which I feel like it's lore-wise, it probably doesn't really matter. Probably all entirely based off of the aesthetic they wanted to make, but why are all the buildings so dilapidated? I mean, yeah, the easy answer is, oh, well, there was a nuke, but that doesn't make any sense. Like,
oh, but because
if your house got a massive hole in the roof, would you just be like, oh, well, I guess that's my life now? No, you'd fix it.
It kind of gets explained in lore, but the thing is, like, there's not manufacturing to go on to fix the buildings. They're dealing with 200. Okay. So the thing is that the nukes went off 200 years ago, and this is 200 years after that. So they're dilapidated buildings because they don't have any way of repairing them effectively.
Yeah, gotcha.
They kind of like, oh, you in Fallout 4, you're building new buildings, and this and that.
It's true. In Fallout 4, they've got a whole manufacturer. One person's an entire factory. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and go into this hotel. I don't know where you're at, but you can come help me when you get here.
I'm just trying to get my guy back up a little bit.
I need a lockpick skill of 75. What the heck? This is like the beginner town, and it's like immediately the hardest thing.
I'm telling you, they were kind of there was some encouraging other early spots. Like some of the early pieces like this, it's intended to kind of remind you about coming back later and doing more.
I should have seen the tutorial on how to play VATS.
Yeah, so crippling like limbs is important, and crippling, you know, torso and head is important as well.
Why not just go for the head? I mean, then, like, kill him. But then
I mean, you can do whatever you want.
Well, I mean, it sounds like there's some strategy involved, is the way you were wording it. So I was just curious.
Yeah, so if you want to plan your action points out and you got 3 people in front of you, but you can only do like 3 shots of like a pistol, well, maybe you want to like disarm the one guy by shooting his weapon, and then the other guy, you know, maybe shoot him in the foot because he's a bit further away, and then the guy is up close, maybe you want to pop him in the head because you can get a quick kill on him.
So you choose multiple.
Yeah, so you can do your A and D, the switch between targets that are available. It kind of makes it like a good like how to check enemies in the area.
It says I have low AP. How do I get AP then?
So the action points are based on your agility.
Oh, okay.
So like how many you get is relative to the agility.
Can you not do VATS until you have like 10 agility or something?
So your agility, the action points naturally regenerate, and then you burn them as you use them. Double check if you're over encumbered.
Ah, I see. I see them regenerating. I don't know why I had like half and they weren't regenerating until I used VATS for the first time. Yeah, see now I've got some. Could be I'm just misreading this or something. I shot this dude in the head and he doesn't even care. Oh my god. That dude took 3 shots to the brain before his head fell off.
You got them cheap bullets.
That doesn't make any sense.
Did you switch your ammo type before you went out guns blazing? Don't worry. The big thing that I recommend is just spec, if you're running a gun build, just spec everything in the guns when you level up. You'll be at like you'll be at you know, before like level like 7, you'll already have like guns already maxed out, and so you won't have to really worry about how much damage you're doing to enemies.
Yeah, well, I think I have that crappy rifle on. No, I had a single shotgun. Still pretty crappy. I thought I had the varmint rifle though. Either way. Is that my guy who just spoke? Do our characters speak?
No.
Okay. That was definitely not my guy then. What? I aimed for this what? I aimed for the dude's leg and I shot him in the head with the VATS. Is it supposed to do that?
If you clicked on it.
You just hit the wrong thing.
It's real easy, particularly for like the creature enemies, to just suddenly shoot a random part on them that you didn't notice. Because when you run into bug enemies, you can shoot their antennas without killing them, and they'll go into a frenzy and attack the other enemy bugs. So there's little nifty things like that. It's also one of those things like if you shoot somebody who's about to throw a grenade or something like that, you can actually shoot their hand as the grenade is before it's thrown, and it'll actually blow up next to them.
You must be the one, Doc.
Can we sell the free war money somewhere?
Yeah, you can. It's just under the miscellaneous when you sell.
Oh, okay, cool. Wasn't sure if I should be picking that up or. It's one of those like has a value, but you can't actually do anything with it. No, oops. I'm typing over here.
Oh, what'd you do for that?
Just enter. Merc Troublemaker outfit. Wait, why is your name Courier E4F?
It's the same thing on my end. I don't even see like your character's name. I just see like the ID of or whatever.
Oh, that's funny.
I thought that was weird. I'm like, huh, but you made a name for your guy. Why does it?
Yeah. And we can see when we get close to each other, so that's extra weird. I guess there's still some in progress things.
Yeah, I know. It will be fixed in 40 years.
Yeah, they're still doing development. I think when we were playing, we got an update, didn't we? Last time.
Good question.
Why are these guys like trying to hit me with like? Okay, he had a crowbar. Okay. I thought they were like trying to punch me or something. Like this thing ain't Oblivion.
Another satisfied customer.
NPCs don't do that anymore. Boy, I sure do love being able to take like 50 bullets to the gut.
And we're playing on normal too.
Ooh, 95% on the head. Well, yes, I think I will. What? It didn't do it. It's weird. Dang. Ooh. Wait, why was this dude trying to hit me with a tire iron when he clearly had a flamethrower?
NPCs aren't very smart.
No, I don't think they are. I'd be terrified if that dude was trying to hit me with a dark flamethrower. Really helped me out there. I love how the NPC, I shot him in the head and he was like, I'm hit. But if he didn't say anything, I wouldn't have even known I hit him.
Yeah, there's no hit register. They have it in Fallout 4, but here they're like, nah.
Yeah, there's like a small little blood splatter that if you miss it, you just don't even know. There's no real weight behind the shots. Which, admittedly, I don't know if that's realistic or not, but gameplay-wise, as somebody who knows nothing about guns, that would be useful for me.
Hold on, can I quick load my guy?
Yeah, where are you at? I've got a lot of tire irons for you.
Oh, but you know what? I'm just gonna let it go because. So apparently, Chet had a throwing hatchet. It's like, why did he have a throwing hatchet? I never noticed him having that before. And it's like, oh, I picked this, and I forgot. This is before they invented picking up your throwable weapons.
Oh, so like if you throw it, it's done. It's
Yep.
Oof. Dang, this game really does show its age, huh?
Yeah, back before Bethesda had anything with vehicles, and objectively, horses really aren't vehicles.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think I've ever played a Bethesda game with vehicles, so that was a very weird statement for me to hear.
I guess my guy hasn't looted the cave over here that we went to last time.
You heard anything about Star Citizen?
Star Citizen?
Isn't that what they call it? Their new game?
No, that's the one that's been in development for years. They'll never become released. You're talking about Starfield.
Yeah, my bad. You know, it's hard to tell with Star Made, Starfield, Star Citizen,
Elite Star.
Star No Man's Star.
No Man's Star. War Star, Order of Fallen.
Exactly. It's really difficult to tell, you know. But yeah, dude, Star, my bad. I think I got Star Citizen mixed up because I don't know. I think I saw a post or something about it. I was like, oh yeah, that game exists. Anyways, you heard anything about Star Citizen? Or sorry, Starfield?
No, I have not. Although I'm kind of... There was some speculation that it might just come out and be a big disappointment, just because of like how often it was, how much it was delayed and everything, and then there was some like internal like shuffling that was told to have been going on, and
yeah, it's not going to be a very good look for him.
particularly you heard about that Redfall thing, right?
I think you might have mentioned it before, but no, I don't remember.
So, oh yeah, I think I mentioned it last time, but it was the same people that made Dishonored decided to make a looter shooter for some reason, and yeah, it got launched and it like had worse than early access kind of AI and gameplay mechanics of like that are almost 15 years old now. It's like it's kind of cringe actually.
Shoot, sorry, I'm in a really intense fight. I didn't get as much as that as I wanted to.
But essentially, like a big studio like them should not be releasing a game like Redfall in that current state that it was, and then having no marketing. I don't know what it is. Like, I think the marketing for Tears of the Kingdom has been actually pretty good. It's all the meta marketing of getting the YouTubers to put up the videos and stuff, and
it's been a little too much actually. I'm quite annoyed. I don't think I'll ever buy that game though.
Really, why not?
Just really annoyed about hearing about it. Plus that and the fact that I have to play like 10 different games to actually get up to speed with it.
You just play one.
There's what? Breath of the Wild. Then there's Twilight Princess. And there's like 5 other ones, aren't there?
Don't need to play any of those.
So it's completely separate.
Yeah, it's only Breath of the Wild that's the prequel, the prequel to it, the first one. This is only like the third time they've ever done like a sequel-esque in any of the franchise.
Maybe one day I'll get to it, but yeah, for now I'm quite annoyed about hearing about it. It's like I'm quite done with this game that pops up every other place.
You have a Switch, right?
I do, yeah. I don't have $120 to spend on it.
Yeah, that was the thing, is that game's like a $7 game.
Oh, so what's regular Breath of the Wild? That's still 60.
It's a Nintendo game, so they're probably gonna sell it for less than that.
That's what I was thinking. I honestly thought they'd both be 60, but I don't know if Breath of the Wild came out during the whole still $60 thing. I guess it's been a while, because that came out when we were in college, wasn't it? Didn't it?
It was still on the Wii U.
Yeah, so that's quite old. I thought there was another Breath of the Wild game in between.
Nope.
Did they make any DLC?
No, they had that Warriors game that was in that same, like, it was like a spin-off.
Yeah, but I'm obviously not going to count that. That's weird. Yeah, that's really weird. I could have sworn that there was something else. I guess it was just such a popular game, I was still hearing about it all the time.
It's also not like you're getting a new Zelda game out every year, so... Oh, gonna punch!
I couldn't get behind that game just because I didn't cut the racing, but I understand why they did it. Because like they want you to actually use the weapon, they don't want you to hoard it.
Yeah, that's kind of what most people are thinking that they addressed with this game, with the whole fusing weapon thing. You just keep... You get a weapon, next thing you know, you're just fusing it with whatever garbage you get around.
Yeah. Which, frankly, I much prefer that. I told you about that game, Warriors of Orochi, right?
Yes.
It's a pretty solid game. I was playing it, and frankly, it's still pretty good. They even got a couple of... How's a pilot light one weight? It's ridiculous.
That's back when they made those products good, you know? That was back when
That thing
pyrolites lasted 200
is
years.
it has to be solid steel, man.
It's got that
But
thick glass on it.
anyways, as I was saying, it's a pretty solid game. But the thing is, or they even got like Ryu, you know, from Ninja Gaiden. They even got him in that game.
Isn't it Capcom?
No, is it?
I'm
I
Sergeant
don't think it
McGee.
is. I
No,
think that's
it-
Koei Tecmo,
Huh.
because they're the ones who make the Warrior series. They're also like a really scummy company. But anyway, it's a pretty solid game still. And shoot, I forgot why I brought it up to begin with. I had a good reason to bring it up.
You were playing it recently and you enjoyed it.
Summarizes my thoughts on it, but I don't know how that relates to Breath of the Wild. And it's
Oh,
pretty
because
simple.
there was that Breath of the Wild spin-off
Oh.
Warriors game.
No. You were talking about the fusion.
Yes, the
The
weapons
fusing
fusion.
weapons, because the reason I really like that Warriors Orochi game is because they let you fuse weapons into each other.
Oh,
So it's like all throughout the game you're collecting weapons, you know, hoarding and all that. But rather than just having like say Skyrim where you have your Dwemer weapon, your Daedric weapon, your 40 different unique Daedric weapons you got from the shrines and all that. Rather than doing something like that, you just combine them all into one really good weapon. So it's like every time you find another compatible weapon, you get a much you fuse them together and you get a better weapon out of it, which is something I really like. So if you see something like that happen, or it gets utilized in that way, then that'd be pretty solid for Breath of the Wild. It's something that I wish more teams would honestly use. Do you remember that mobile game I made ages ago?
no.
Really? The one I made in college? It's my capstone. I had it on the Windows Phone, and then I ported it over to Android. Really don't
Anyway,
remember that.
nah, it's been so many years.
Well, in that game I had utilized the same concept of fusing weapons together. And that was even before I learned about it in Warriors Orochi. So it is a pretty solid mechanic if I thought of it on my own. Obviously it's not going to be the same as Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild seems much more modern and proper implementation of it. But either way, it's good stuff. Alright, Deputy Beagle.
Oh, you're still in there?
You must be Deputy Beagle. I can tell because your name is right in front of my face.
Howdy.
Hey, youngster. Prop.
Mine's just like really long, awkward pause. Oh, do you have to click through every single
That
tag?
was actually one of the tweaks from that one, because that one I just told you to download, he made it do that because it was meant to be kind of compatible with Quest-esque mods that didn't have voiceover, because
Okay.
you had to actually set it in the game to pause on the end of those, and most people who make those mods don't.
You see, nowadays you can just populate it with an AI voice. Yeah,
Yeah, this
I getcha.
back in the day, back when mods were made with love, care, and attention, and then were still really buggy
Mm.
and required 8 things to install, and nobody knew how to install any of it because
Honestly, this is pretty good too for me because that way, if you're talking and they're talking, I can pause it and then read the subtitles, as opposed to like me missing the entire intro.
Oh, how much of the intro did you miss?
Most of it.
Did you want to replay it?
Nope. I overheard them saying they're on their way to Novak. Novak? That's not like a city name. That's just like a person's last name or something.
Nah, it's a location. We gotta go with the Novak.
Okay.
You when you get there, you'll be like, oh, I get it now.
If you want to follow them, I strongly suggest that you follow the road through Nipton.
In case you you want me to kind of give you a little general hint of what's going on.
No, I'm hearing it from this Deputy Beagle, the dude who's got a name.
I was gonna
same
just
name
say
as
from like
dog.
a gameplay perspective, but all right.
Where's Deputy German Shepherd?
Deputy German Shepherd.
Oh, that leveled me up. You get XP for like completing quests.
Yeah.
Weird. It's interesting because we're like playing these games in like at least Morrowind Fallout, right? We're playing them in chronological Bethesda order here.
Oh, well, you mean
It's like we
release
get to
order?
see-
Well, if we were doing release order, we missed Fallout 3.
No, I don't mean we're playing every game in between, but I mean Morrowind came before this game. And so we get to see a progression of how Bethesda handles mechanics. Because when we completed quests in Morrowind, we didn't get crap. We just got new quests.
Oh, yeah, I guess
The
that's
rewards
true.
for Morrowind was during the quest. Which is why I'm always pointing out these differences. 'Cause I'm like, oh yeah, look, Bethesda's learning. Sure, they take a few steps back, but you know, you've got a couple steps forward too in there. I feel like lockpicking. You know, the thing with lockpicking in any Bethesda game is I just don't feel like it's worth it. It's a lot of useful skill points for very little. Especially in like Skyrim. I don't think I got any lockpicking. I've beaten that game like 3 times, well maybe just 2 times. And I've never once put any skill at all ever into lockpicking. And I guess in this game it's kind of like hard-coded that you can't do lockpick unless you have a certain level. Like you don't even get to attempt it.
Yeah. It is kind of like, it feels like a step back after playing something like a Skyrim or much further later down. 'Cause I want to see when Fallout 4 still lets you manipulate the lock, even though your level's not to the proper state.
It would take my entire level, all 12 skill points that I got, just to be able to unlock easy lock. It's ridiculous.
That's why the little magazines exist that give you that temporary boost for it.
Is 9mm not considered conventional? It's strange that they like completely skipped it in their description of guns, the gun skill.
Oh, well, it's also, so in Fallout 3, they didn't have the survival skill. So in Fallout 3, they decided to split small guns from big guns. So that's probably what's the dealio with that one. Are you in here?
Is that you shooting?
No, I don't have a gun then.
Dang, if you try to run away instead of fighting at my side, I'll kill you myself. That's ridiculous. I guess you can force the guy to do your bidding.
You like that?
What the? Where'd that guy come from? Why is there like 50 guys in here?
I must have spawned them in when I got into the building.
Oh my god, what did you do? I think I already killed these guys.
I walked
too.
into the building. Hey, how you doing?
Why is there a guy following you?
Where?
He's got like a mask on. Yeah, stop staring at him. Just hit him. Yeah, there. Oh, he disappeared. When you hit him, he just straight up disappeared.
Because he was on VATS, I guess.
He ceased. I'm pretty sure you just spawned the same guys I killed. Whoa, hey, this guy's got a pretty valuable weapon. Or armor, I mean. Oh man, I sure would love to finish. Does this place have multiple stories?
Yes.
Okay, well, I'm not going upstairs before I sold off all this junk. Is there a compare button to compare your existing armor?
No. This is before those days, you know, where comparing existed.
Yeah, concept just didn't register as useful yet. Why do some of these say like DT8 minus? Some say like DT2 plus.
Yeah, so that's part of that that mod. So the DT is damage threshold.
Yeah, but is that like relative to what I'm currently wearing? Oh yeah, it seems to be the case. I don't know, I don't really understand actually. Oh, the plus and minus is only relative to... It's not like, oh, it's going to go up 12 armor if it's 12 plus. The plus just means it's higher than what you're currently wearing. The 12 is what the actual DT value is. A little confusing, but whatever. Anyways, I gotta go run out and sell junk. How's Deputy Beagle
He's
shooting me?
he's kneeled and crouched on the ground and shooting me. Oh no.
What'd you do? What'd you do
I
to piss him
existed.
off? Wait, why are you red on my screen?
I'm an enemy to you, I guess.
Yeah, you are. Why are you an enemy to me? Are you wearing something you shouldn't be wearing?
Oh no, Deputy Bugle, no. No, please, no.
Hey,
Spare
wait a
me.
minute, isn't this the exit? Isn't this the exit? Why can't I leave?
Exit? Where are you?
I thought I was at
No,
the
Deputy
exit.
Bugle, no, please.
Is this not the exit?
No, it's an elevator. Can you repair it? It requires 35 repair.
No, I can't even interact with it.
No, Deputy Bugle, no, please.
Should change your outfit. He doesn't seem to like yours.
I don't see how that's gonna make a difference, but alright.
I don't know, doesn't wearing things give you a faction?
No, not everything, only certain things.
Alright, who was the person who sells junk in the casino?
I don't suppose you can. It would be so very...
Where'd you go?
I'm at the casino trying to find someone to sell my junk to.
Wait,
You wouldn't happen to know who you
Where is
sell
he?
to.
you're supposed to sell to the boy Johnny here.
Howdy, partner. What?
He didn't disappear again, did he?
Nope, he's over here. He's
Hey,
I don't know
youngster.
where here is. Where's here?
Problem?
you can wait, I can't sell him.
Well, yes and no. Problem is, I ain't going into my
Oh yeah, I see him. Cool.
problem.
Huh. Apparently he doesn't think things are safe. I can't sell to him.
Yeah, you're right. He does say that.
Oh, we need to
What?
talk to Deputy Bugle about saving the town, or being the sheriff.
Well,
What?
They need a sheriff. It's not safe until they have a sheriff.
I was literally working and selling junk to this dude the last time we were on.
No. You clearly, it's not safe now. It's no longer safe.
This man, we triggered like some sort of quest, and now he's like, oh yeah, not while the quest is active.
So this one kind of has
What's all
3
good?
endings to it. It's do you want help with those, or do you just want to follow and do what you want?
I'll just let Deputy Beagle show up. Where is he? Oh, there he is. He actually stopped shooting you. What do you know?
He was still
Hey,
shooting me on your screen?
No, I said he stopped shooting you. What do you know?
Which one are you going for?
Tell me which one. Oh, we choose who the sheriff is or something?
Yeah, you get a couple options.
Why do I care about who's sheriff and Primo? Why do I decide that? That doesn't make any sense. Like, imagine if you were just, you know, in a shootout with somebody,
Any luck
right?
finding a suitable...
Some guy comes around, just shoots them all. You know, you've been living there for like, what, 20 years? Maybe even longer?
Well,
You know all your buddies and your pals. You got married there. But this dude who shot up all these gangers who are trying to take over town, he's the guy who decides. You know, the guy who's not going to live there or have any ramifications of the decision.
to also note that this is a side quest, so we don't have to do. So if you don't want to make this decision now,
Oh, I don't care. I'll just make whoever sheriff.
just for some quick XP.
Any luck
I mean,
finding
they
a
didn't
suit-
explain the downsides to it or anything, so I don't care. And it's probably like one of those things where it's like, oh, the decisions make differences, but only if you've already done the quest, which I haven't.
Howdy,
Or
partner.
like, only if you've done the quest would you know.
Ah, shucks. System runtime error. Unable to initialize law enforcement protocols, partner.
There's someone named Myers who might have experience, apparently.
Oh,
Any luck finding
Yeah, this is where the game, it's like, oh, hey, you still want to do side quests, right? Here's some more side quests for you to do.
Yeah, I don't really understand. Like, why do I care about this?
One of the alternatives is to go to the people, is go back to the NCR across the street and ask them for help. Or you go find that Myers guy. The latter, which is a little more tedious and long. Or, if you look at the optional options, you'll notice Prim Slim can be made the sheriff.
Prim Slim? Is that who you said?
Yeah, Prim Slim.
Hello.
The robot?
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Why not?
Alright, Beagle. Gig over here is recommending some scary options, so you're now the sheriff. Wait,
Howdy,
where'd my-
partner.
where did
Law
my,
enforcement protocols activated.
I asked him what his qualifications were, and now I can't tell him he's the dude anymore. I'll help bring law and order back to Prim. Oh, I see. It's like... I don't have time to help Prim. I don't frankly care. I'll go in and kill the guys, but like... The only reason I want to kill people is to get loot, and I'm like all tapped out of loot right now. Can't care anymore. I don't care.
Howdy, partner. What?
Hey.
Are you still talking to him?
Any luck finding a
Yep.
suit? Well,
It's like when you people talk to people, do y'all just like rapidly click through everything without listening to the character actually talk?
Well, I haven't done that in years. I did when I
Yeah,
first
well.
played this game, but
Okay, well, in your case, it's understandable, I guess. But as
Yeah,
somebody who, like me, who has not played, I've got to listen to every one of these old dialogues. Either that or I have to read it to know what's going on.
all right, I'll let you do that. I'm gonna go punch some stuff. At least I know where to go find NPCs to go kill.
Novak.
Huh?
It didn't sound like you're supposed to kill people at Novak, though.
I'll let you know when I go on from the nearby locations.
This Deputy Beagle dude, like, okay, up until now I hadn't really noticed it, but this guy in particular, he's got a really, like, Oblivion NPC look to him. He looks like way more Oblivion than, like, any of these other characters. I
How else
don't know
are
if
they
it's
gonna make
like the
them
really
distinct?
crusty normal mapping or what, but yeah, something's throwing flags up for me.
You played Oblivion too many times, that's what it's saying.
That too, yeah. I can't deny that. Well, that kind of sucks. I guess I can't make him the sheriff if I miss that option. Alright, fine. Where's the, do you know where the other guy is? Who claims to be possible sheriff? That... Did you just kill the robot? You did.
Killed the robot, I didn't kill the robot. I didn't kill
Absolutely.
Prim Slim, he's too honest.
I mean, he's dead on the ground right now. You just shot him.
Wasn't me. I'm not even in that building.
Why the heck are the NPCs just shooting them then?
That must be some kind of wacky desync you have going on.
Alright, well, Prim Slim's dead, so there goes my one opportunity to clear my hands of this quest and sell my junk.
I don't know, go back across the street and see what happens.
Absolutely not, no. I'm over encumbered and I'm not going that far. You know what, I'm like
I've got you now.
half debating whether I should just kill everyone here. The man won't let me sell it to him, what use is he? I'll just shoot him up. And if the other guy won't become the darn sheriff, what use is he? Just shoot him up. These NPCs are frustrating, man.
Oh no. The bathroom has carpet in it. It's a
That is-
goddamn nightmare.
That is a real interesting observation you made, and I will have to agree with you on it. That sounds just downright awful. Is there like a console command or something we can do to unlock his shop?
You would have to force progress the story.
Prim Slim has died. Wow.
That
They even
is.
give you a-
I've never had that issue before. Prim Slim getting beat up on me like that.
Oh, so you did kill him.
I didn't even touch him. I haven't aggroed any of the NPCs in that building.
Are there other shops nearby?
The nearest shop is gonna be way further south, or back to Good Springs.
Holy crap. Shots are rare.
Oh no, it's just early game. Okay, you want me to explain the thing I was trying to explain earlier?
I don't know what thing was that.
So, what the game, if you go through all the dialogue components and you do all the things early game, like being in like a, so if you talk to Sunny, she tells you, if you talk to her all of her dialogue, she's like, all right, here's all these locations. If you go visit all those locations, you run into a position where you can't go further north technically. Yeah, well, the game's not really letting you go north, but you can. So what the game is trying to do is make you do this big giant U-turn, essentially, going through these story pieces. But they also expect people on like multiple playthroughs going forward that they can just go north right away and avoid all the other like early story stuff. So the game later, when we get to the more densely populated spaces, has more shops and stuff.
Okay.
The only reason why I explained that is because like you just somehow managed to like avoid like the one thing that's like would in gameplay wise explain to us why we were not able to go north right away. And I'm trying to say it like that because I don't want to do much spoiler on it more than what I've already done.
I get you. Wow, this is actually exactly how I played the game before, so I mean, this is twice now.
Yeah, because it's interesting because I did not do that. I remember the first time I played this game, I went through all the Good Spring buildings, I talked through all the dialogue things, I went to all the early locations, and then I really, really learned why the game really did not want you to go north. But I somehow did it. I managed to get I went to Prim first, and then I went back north, and I missed like the whole like lower half of the map on my first playthrough, and I'm like, I got to a spot where it's like, oh, by this point you should have like, you know, level 10 easily. I'm like level 3 walking around here. I'm like, I'm dying real easily, getting mad at everything, but still playing it. You know, if you want, you can dump stuff on the ground and I'll pick it up for you and carry it.
Oh, I think I just crashed. God dang it.
Did you save?
No. Man, that sucks. I just got done picking up 65,000 batteries, too.
Why did you have so many batteries?
I wonder if that was the cause of my crash. Well, all I'm saying is Prim Slim might have been a little loaded. Alright, that man, he had enough batteries to last him the next couple centuries. He was in for the long haul.
Is he really dead? Nope, he's still alive on my screen.
Howdy, partner.
Howdy, partner. Crimson was the best. Ah, shucks. System change it to the rig. Oh, hey, there you are.
I mean, apparently it was like an autosave or something, so we're good. Deputy Beagle lost his animation.
These guys. What? Taylor, there's 2 of them on my screen.
2 Deputy Beagles?
Yeah, there's 2 of them, and they're walking.
This is weird. This thing is like really dang. This dude's sitting down, he's just like floating away.
What? I can't talk to him anymore. There's 2 of them, and I can't talk to either of them.
When we're in the same room,
Oh, nope. Taylor, look at my screen.
Alright, look at that.
Well,
At least they have animations. Wait, there's 2 of everyone. You got some strange things going on.
It happened when you spawn back in. Oh, I can get back here now. Yes. Aha. Just in case you're wondering, there's a bunch of free, easy to take stuff back here.
I don't need more stuff. This game has overloaded me on junk. And apparently they don't give you any good people to sell to. Yeah, I don't feel safe. Meanwhile, there's nothing but dead corpses outside the darn place. I mean,
Yeah, that's a reason not to feel safe.
Yeah, except I was the one he's talking to who did it.
Even more reason to not feel safe.
Nonsense. All the
Nonsense.
more reasons to sell to me so I get out of there quicker. Okay, I guess I'll just drop missed opportunity here.
And by the way, it is an impossible thing to have near max lockpick at this point in the game if all you did was spec in the lockpick when you leveled up.
Crazy.
Oh, dang, there's an incinerator? I don't even got anything for my heavy weapons anyways. Dang, where'd I get a plasma pistol from?
That's a good question. Where did you get a plasma pistol from? I don't think you're supposed to have one of those.
Spike Knuckles is unarmed.
I had this problem in Skyrim too. Always too many items, not enough inventory space.
Yeah, there's not enough hotkeys, you know?
We should have gotten a mod that removes the carry weight limit.
We can, I think we can just do that with console.
Not by like modifying the stats though, right?
Yeah, we would have to, you have to max out strength
Oh yeah.
and be like me and have a max
not like
strength 10.
people. Is that like the max for the whole game?
Yeah,
I don't know.
in retrospect, I should have done 0 or 1 on charisma and put the rest into agility. Or rest of it into luck or something like that. I would have had max luck.
Anyways,
Bam, pow, bam, pow, boom, pow.
yeah, do you know what that dude was talking about? He said something about some dude named Wiser or whatever. He might be a good sheriff.
Here's a question for you. Do you want to keep doing side quests, or do you want to go do main quest stuff?
Look, dude, we could be done with this darn side quest by now if I knew what the heck to do. But thing is with these quests, it's like, where's my quest journal?
So this game, this quest here gives you 3 options for the end. It's either saying go suggest this NCR guy, and that involves going to the powder gangers, and that's where he's at.
Okay, but he's not like part of the Powder Gangers, right?
No, but like we were neutral to the powder gangers, so we can just walk in there.
Alright.
Or reprogram Prim Slim, and I believe you can also just tell the NCR across the street, and they'll also be an option, or like a side option as well.
Oh, okay. You know what? I think I recall that part. Now, I can't do Prim Slim because he's dead. So.
Well, he's not dead on my side, but I don't have the repair or the science to get it done.
Well, neither do I, I'm sure.
Or you can always just come back to it later.
No, I'm not really liking that option. The idea of like coming back to things later never appeals to me because I don't come back later.
I'm Lieutenant Hayes of the new.
I like going to a place and then just like
We
being
know
done
Prim
with
is
it.
a great strategic point, and we aren't
Unless
blind
it
to the
becomes
needs
like a
of the
hub or
town.
something.
We don't have
like,
the guns or the
the
personnel
holds
needed to
in
carry out
Skyrim.
our mission, much less take
But
on
Prim
defending
here,
this
it's
town.
like the location's atrocious. There's one shop.
Well,
There's really no reason to
If
come
we had
back.
just
once we're
one
done
more
here.
squad, we could easily install
Unless
a
the quest
sheriff
forces
and
us
still
to, you
handle our
know.
primary objective. If you'd like to see the NCR include protection
holy
of Prim
crap.
and Knight at
I'm blown
Mojave
by
Outpost
mine.
may be able.
Okay, so if you want to have the one that kind of goes along with the story quest, you go talk to the NCR guy and he'll tell you to go do a thing. Or which one are you planning on doing?
I was trying to go to the NCR guy, but I got blown up by mine. So now I'm limping.
Oh, yeah, I meant to tell you about that if you ever got to that point. Yeah, watch your feet.
Yeah, a little late for that.
Where are you?
I'm limping down the road now.
Wait, I don't see you. Did you fall off?
Yeah, it blew me off. Yeah, I can see you perfectly fine on the...
What? I don't see you at all.
I don't know how you don't see me.
Oh wait, there you are. Yeah, you're way.
I'm limping my way to the NCR, guys. I think this is where they're at. I think I recall there being something like that over here before when I last played. What can you do with these cases?
You can build ammo.
Oh, okay, yeah, they're ammo casings, gotcha.
Yeah, so that's
I
when
was thinking like a case of ammo, like, you know, actual filled bullets in a
Oh
box.
no, just the casings, the brass casings.
That makes sense. Is there a bed nearby?
Yeah, and this tent's over there with the NCR.
They're not gonna like put a bounty on me for sleeping on it.
If
Oh,
it's got a red on it, you still can't sleep into it anyways.
Here we go. W is the sleep button. Why isn't it just E? Why isn't E like?
I didn't make it. I didn't make this game.
I'm so confused by Bethesda's design on this because like, what?
Now, mind you, Fallout 3 was roughly the same thing, but there was just really weird decisions in that one as well that are just like slightly tweaked in this game.
Who's their decision man? I don't think Todd greenlit that.
Unfortunately, I think he did. I think he.
Alright, who the heck
Unfortunately, I think he also greenlit the stories as well for 3 and 4, and for the nonsense that was 76.
Oh no. All right, who's Malcolm Holmes and why is he like? Why did he like hone in on me
Oh.
from like a mile
Oh.
away?
Listen to his dialogue; he'll tell you. I don't see him on my screen, by the way.
Oh, well, he's talking to me right now, right in front of my face. Apparently, he's been following me. The heck is a blue star cap? Why did he say he saw me picking one up? Oh, I've never heard of one of those before, and I don't think I've ever picked one up.
Is it your inventory? Have you checked your miscellaneous?
I didn't see anything last time I opened my inventory. Maybe he's bugging out.
It's been a long tour. All I can think about now is going back home.
Okay, that was pretty great. You just like popped in screen immediately, very quickly, and you were just staring at Holmes, very menacingly. And then you just scooted off. You have no animation because I guess I'm in dialogue. If you could turn just a little bit, you'd be staring at him.
Is that better?
Oh, you didn't even rotate at all for me.
Really?
Yeah, it's weird. I can see you move, but you don't rotate. I don't know how you like got unrotated. Oh wait, there you are. What the heck is even happening? So like this dude's telling me about some sort of super dangerous thing, right? He's like some dangerous treasure and yada yada. Like why? That's dangerous. Why would you ever do that? It doesn't make any sense. They're gonna try to kill me when I'm done with this.
Dang, the bunny hoppy thing is real.
Yeah, I don't really get that. Like, I feel like his entire purpose in life is to be Bethesda exposition. That's kind of sad.
Alright, so his guy essentially, if you pick up a blue star cap, bottle cap, blue starred bottle cap, he runs at you from anywhere on the map. He just spawns near you, and he just
Yeah, I
tells
got
you,
that.
go pick them all up, and there's like 30 of them throughout the map.
I got a sunset sarsaparilla star bottle cap. What do you know?
Yes. Unfortunately, though, in retrospect, the devs decided to not put a way to have those like indicated on the map, so you have to have a mod for that, and the mod is helpful. The problem is, there's actually a side quest that's a companion to it that we can get later, and it's real annoying to do if you don't have the mod that helps you identify all of your things. So did you talk to the NCR guy yet?
No, I forgot. But you know, I don't mean to keep like comparing this game to Skyrim over and over. But obviously they're two Bethesda games, so they have a lot of similarities. But yeah, that reminds me of the jewels or whatever, the mysterious jewels you can get in Skyrim. Same deal. They don't really tell you where they are, and you have to get a mod to complete it reasonably.
That sounds so familiar.
It's like it has to do with the Thieves Guild. You get some crappy crown at the end of it. Where the heck are the NCR guys? They're like, this place is a ghost town. There was like 5 guys over here by the entrance when I first showed up.
I don't know. Maybe go to the flag. Maybe go to the other flag.
Nah, that can't be it. This is, sir, you seem to be in a quantum state of
Morning.
2 people.
You lost?
Oh no, you got the 2 people thing?
But they're so closely fused, I could just barely see them clipping through each other. That is bizarre. Alright, I went to the flag, but there was no one here.
What about the other one?
There's another flag? There's some patriotic people. The no sprint is really painful, though.
You weren't sprinting. It's just your sprint speed is really
This is running. There's a difference between running and sprinting. So you've got walking, running, and then sprinting would be the next step.
you don't get that so Fallout 4.
I know, it's very
What is it?
painful. Sergeant McGee? That can't be his real name.
I can't imagine.
There's 2 of them. Which one do I talk to?
Who are you talking to?
Sergeant McGee.
What? He was over on my... What? He's over by this fire
Yeah.
hydrant on my game.
That was his twin. His twin.
That's his clone. What? What? Now there's 2 of them.
The simulation's breaking on us.
Oh no.
Nuclear fallout never happened. It was all in our brains. We're still in the vault. We're just simulating everything.
You would enjoy Fallout 3.
Very ominous statement. Okay.
What did you learn?
Nothing. Apparently he's not the guy.
Did you go into the tent?
Yep.
I didn't know this NPC could even go over here.
I'd just like to sell junk. If I've got to go to an entire another town to do that, I'm just not going to do this quest. That's ridiculous. That is the most ridiculous ask I've ever seen.
Howdy, partner.
I will say these guys do have very unique names, you know. Like McGee, really? McGee? It's
I
not
know,
like a-
right? They're
like
actually
these
pronounceable names.
Yeah, but they're not real names. They're like half names.
Half names.
But yeah, that's your jab at Morrowind.
You can actually
I'll
read the
give you that.
names.
I'll give you that. That's pretty fair. Alright, well, let's abandon Prim. Prim's no good for us. You want me to go talk to Knight at the NCR headquarters?
Is that what it says? Headquarters?
Maybe they mentioned Mojave Outpost or something, but probably the same thing. But you know what's about equidistance? Nipton. You know where we need to go? Nipton.
Next place to go sell stuff is at that outpost.
Oh, really?
Yeah. The game really is trying to push us to go that way and then get another quest there and then go to Nipton.
I'm not gonna do every side quest along the main quest. I don't care how well they line up. I don't care for that.
Alright, where you at?
I'm picking buffalo gourd seeds off the road.
Off the road. Are you headed south?
I'm not headed in any direction. I'm trying to figure out what the heck I'm supposed to do. Should I just go straight to Novak? It sounded like they wanted me to go to Nipton, then Novak, but can't quite tell on the map. Is that a river or something next to Novak?
What the fuck? My game's kind of... What?
What?
The sun broke in my game. Okay, I fixed it.
So that
The sun was literally broken.
is some worrying simulation danger right there.
I'm trying to figure out where you are.
I'm like 10 feet out off of Prim,
Are you in the south side of Prim?
north.
You're in the north side of Prim. What are you doing there?
Well, I just ended up here. I'm like 10 feet away from Prim anyway, so it's like hard to even say that I'm north rather than just directly on top of it.
Wait, I think I found you.
I really want to do it. I think no.
Alright, just pick a direction. Let's go there. You know, if you want to, you always can just go across the middle of the map.
All right, it says head to Novak through
We'll go
Nipton.
quietly.
Why do we have to go to
Count on
Nipton?
that.
You want me to give you the gameplay explanation or the story explanation?
You know,
Actually,
that's a
both
really
is
hard
gonna say-
question for me to answer. Like, I appreciate the option.
Yeah, because like I don't really want to spoil it
Yeah, yeah.
because the game's trying to guide. The game is trying to guide you to the Mojave Outpost to talk to the people there, and then you would go there to discover a thing.
Yeah, but it doesn't say go to the outpost, so that's probably like optional, right?
Technically, I mean everything's optional. We could have just gone straight north and avoided all this, like I mentioned
Oh, so
earlier.
we can actually go like straight to the end boss.
Yeah, we
Oh,
can.
neat.
We could like the speedrun's only like not even an hour long,
Oh, that's still pretty long though.
and that's
Bethesda.
with like doing this gun dash thing that you have to do to get it actually properly do the speedrun.
You know what? It's probably entirely because it takes forever to actually walk across the map.
Yeah.
All right, well, we'll go talk to Knight then. Or do we have to go to Nippon first, or Nipton first?
That's up to you. You're leading the way. Go on, Mr.
I don't want
Story.
to have to make 20 different trips between these darn towns.
Well, even when you discover them, you fast travel.
Oh, you know what? You're right. You're right.
We're
That
not,
actually
we're
helps a
not
lot.
playing Morrowind over here.
Now, Morrowind's good because you can just go to like the Sill Strider and then fast travel. But
Instead of clicking on a map.
I forget that fast travel is a thing here, considering I haven't been able to use it once yet.
I've used it a couple different times in the past like 5 minutes.
Well, I mean, you have to fill the time somehow. But for me, I'm just trying to do the darn quests.
Yeah.
The quest is like, go to this unique place. That way you're always walking. That said, if I wasn't going to a unique place, I'd be complaining that I wasn't going to a unique place. Ugh. What is that? Horrid violin.
That's your guy.
Escaped convict. Oh, he didn't like it. I activated him.
Oh no. What the fuck?
What are you doing? Just don't let that guy. Don't let that guy do that to you. Beat him up. He's unloading his entire clip into your body. You know, you're gonna be okay.
Watch my screen. Watch my screen. Watch my screen, dude. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh, dude, you're way behind the screen. What's going on?
Oh my god. That was the funniest thing I've seen in a minute.
Oh, dude, that's the thing. What was happening to you? That's I think you get XP for that, don't you?
Yeah, I just got a lot of XP for that.
Yeah, that's what happened to me early on before you ruined it and you killed the guy.
I just got a ton of karma. Holy smokes.
Good karma?
Yeah, positive, or virtue if you want to use that word. They don't use virtue in this game.
There's good karma and there's bad karma. We don't need more names for it.
Oh my god. Taylor, I'm level 5 in less than a minute.
Pretty good. That's pretty good. My game has been a lot less buggy since we started playing.
Yeah, mine has been way more stable.
Except, what's wrong with this lady? She's like gray. I guess it's a zombie. The jackal leader was a zombie. What a twist. She's got a lead pipe on her if you want it. Apparently a pretty solid weapon.
I think I've already looted it.
Man, they need like a button or something to only pick up ammo. 'Cause every character's got like 10 different types of ammo. Oh, what the heck? Is there like secondary weapons we can pull out or something?
I mean, you just you attach them to your 1 and then your 3 through 0 or 3 through 8. They had to make this game friendly for consoles, you know.
Yeah. It's kind of a given for this generation of game. Alright, let's see how I can do that good.
Alright, where'd you go?
Wait, why is 2 skipped?
Because 2 is for switching your ammo type.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see that now. That's what that icon means. Alright. Things are making a little bit of sense here. Except the fact that escape doesn't actually escape the Pip-Boy is kind of annoying.
You hit tab and hit tab again.
Yeah, I keep hitting escape, so I have to hit like 10 different buttons to get out of the menu at that point. Wait, why the heck is there just a giant mantis?
Bro, did you go into the building?
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'm coming. I'll save you.
No,
Oh,
everyone's.
never mind, my game crashed.
There's no one left.
Whoop. Alright. Gotta reload
Oh
that.
wow, this really is just straight up Skyrim, huh? It's interesting.
Good thing I saved recently.
Did you die?
No, I got crashed.
Oh, holy crap. It's much worse.
No, it's much worse.
Wait, do these mantises just die when they try to hit you?
Oh, I can't go into that building without crashing. Oh, that's not good.
Oh. I thought we were over the crashing.
I
Things
know,
are going
right?
so well.
A whole hour and a half.
Well, it's a small building, I guess. So it's
I don't need to go in there.
Yeah, it's not that big of a deal. Did you say an hour and a half? Like, did you lose a lot of time or something?
No, I said we've been going for an hour and a half.
Wait, really? Oh, well, you know what? I was probably gone for half that, so that's... Oh, I'm surprised. What were they doing in here? Why there's a bunch of, like, mantis things in here? A 9-iron? Oh, okay, that's a... Yeah, this is really solid. Holy crap, you've got to take that.
I don't even think I can go in that building.
No, I mean, I'll bring it out for you. But I just mean it's pretty good. Alright, they made the armor way too much. Kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, I really think the heavy armor just kind of isn't worth it. Well, that isn't necessarily the case. It would probably be beneficial for me to do the series of armor that you get in the heavy category later.
Do you want this heavy armor? Because I don't.
No, I don't want any of the armor.
It's very valuable. I want to sell it, but this game doesn't really have very many shops.
Why are you naked?
I don't know what you're talking about. Where's the darn 9-iron? There it is. Excellent weapon. One of the best. Right there. See it? Okay.
Let's see if it's actually even good for my guy.
I mean,
No, it's kind of
apparently-
crappy. The lead pipe's
What?
better.
It does 20 damage. The lead pipe only does like 9.
Lead pipe gives me 58 and 27. So the DPS is
heck?
58 as the DPS.
That doesn't make any sense. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, so the 9-iron is a DPS of 37 with a damage of 19.
9-iron was the best melee weapon I picked up yet for me.
You also got to remember like the durability or the strength status of the weapon is important as well. Where'd you go?
I'm inside the building trying to use this bench, the bullet bench or whatever it's called. Oh man, I can see if you were really into this crafting would be really cool.
Oh, I can go to the building now.
For me, I just find this very cumbersome. It's like this would be better off as a mod or something. Why are you killing those corpses? They're already dead.
Stop it! He's already dead. Oh, nail board. Now that's a weapon.
False. There was no nail ward.
And what nail board's actually pretty crappy. Never mind.
Wait, what the heck? Oh, holding down tab is the flashlight. Okay, that's right. So many like bizarre combo keys here. Like in modern times, we kind of like got rid of the idea of like holding down something to be the hotkey.
I like being able to hold down for certain things when it's more practical. I don't mind tab, hold down for flashlight.
I mean, I don't really have a huge opinion on it, but it has been.
I think when like
something
there's a
that
bunch
is-
of buttons just to do like what could easily be not a bunch of buttons can sometimes be annoying.
I don't like to have to memorize like the Konami code just to play a game.
Some games do overdo it with like which combination you have to do for certain things. There you are.
Yeah, I'm just trying to manage my inventory. I get a feeling half this game's gonna be doing that. Let's see, what do I get rid of? Eat my potatoes. 3 doctor's bags. Holy crap! I need
Yeah,
to
those are
sell
heavy.
these. Why everything in this game is so heavy, dude?
Yeah, check your miscellaneous. You might have a bunch of stuff in your miscellaneous that's just like weighing you down.
Yeah, but I don't know what I need to craft.
Is your survival up really high or your science?
How the heck is a carton of cigarettes 10 weight?
The thing I'll just tell you now, don't worry about holding on to stuff. If your survival isn't at least 50 or your science isn't at least 75, there's not much you can craft.
Yeah, but what if I become that, you know?
There's tons of junk in the game. There's more junk than any other game you've probably seen in a long time.
That's a big lie. Alright,
That's
I
a
play
big
games
lie.
that are explicitly built for hoarding junk. This game has like nothing
In a
fair.
non-building construction like game.
Alright, but do we consider survival games?
No.
What about, I guess I can drop the scrap electronics. That's 2 pounds. The pilot light and the pack of cigarettes and the carton of cigarettes, those are valuable. I don't want to drop those. Guess I don't need maize. I don't know where I got that at.
That's food. Eat it.
I mean, I'm like full health. That's fine. A blood pack. That's kind of garbage, actually. Dang, I still need to get 10 or 11 pounds. I need to find a freaking shop, dude. It's super annoying when you can't just sell the junk offhand easily.
Yeah, this game is right now. It's really telling you stop hoarding things and just play the game. That's basically what it's trying to tell you.
No. Playing the game is hoarding things. If I can't hoard things, why would I play the game? It doesn't make any sense. It's like, imagine if it was like, okay, here's an RPG game. Don't level up. Just play the game.
Just
like,
play
no.
the game.
That is the game. That's a core mechanic of the game. Don't tell me not to do it. It's ridiculous. But I mean, 200 caps. I don't want to drop 200 cap worth armor. It's a very valuable piece of armor. Oh, that's interesting. It even has physics in it. So we can actually use it to, like, clip. See that? Look at that. I'm in the air. If we had multiple of these things, we could, make a ladder. I can't do it for the blood bag. Oh, wait, no, apparently I can. I just jumped on it. Wait, holy crap, I'm actually kind of high in the air. Do you see how high up I am? This is kind of crazy.
Can't you see me below you?
Yeah, you're the one holding up the blood bag. Which is how I was able to do that. Alright, let's just get to the nearest town so I can offload some junk. Can we make like potions of feather in this game?
No, but you do get buff out. So
Does
there
that make
there
it
are things like buff out that are temporary
Oh, I don't, dude. Skyrim has these potions where it's like increase or fortify carry weight. I'm never gonna use those. No, that's stupid. Temporary carry weight, ridiculous.
Well, Buffhound also gives you strength upgrade in general, which has made it to like use better melee weapons.
I guess the outpost is the two guys there shaking hands.
Shaking Nick. Yeah, exactly.
No, I don't know if that's accurate. Oh, look, there's a scorpion. Dang, kill it. Good lord, look at that. That thing's dying. Like a few fellas there. Wow, I can't kill these guys. They're kind of intense.
Oh, we got a desync.
Oh, it's because I was doing VATS. Apparently VATS desync things. Maybe we're not supposed to do that. Yeah, that's what it looks like.
That's probably why the bats is disabled on a regular server.
Ah, okay. So I guess we'll try to avoid that.
Oh, sorry. How much damage did I do to you?
Half my health.
That was half your health.
No, I'm just kidding. I didn't take any damage. Maybe on your screen it actually. What? I'm already out of all my ammo? Oh my god. I've been hoarding that 9mm ammo for weeks.
Oh, I gotta get out of there. Or accidentally level myself up to level cap by just whacking one enemy.
Yeah, you really shouldn't have used that.
Neat.
Well, that's... Dude, the way you run through ammo in this game is ridiculous.
You'll get more later. Early game, it's kind of like, hey, switch between different weapons because reasons.
Because anything to tire your user. You know, just gotta check the sarsaparilla bottles. I'm so confused by what is and isn't collidable. Half this junk isn't collidable, and then it's like half of it is.
It's great.
It all looks the
It's
same.
perfect. It's exactly what it should be.
Early Bethesda games, dude, they're such a mystery, you know?
I always wonder
guess
how they actually even like manage to get the executable to run.
Dang, that's pretty brutal.
Well, see, like I always thought about, it's like how these early engines, they must have had like little to no features. Like how in the world did these things even turn on properly?
Yeah. I mean, it beats Morrowind where it's like you get clipped, like everything hits, you know, everything's collidable, so you get stuck in everything. Anyways, Plagiarism Illustrated. Wow, 2-pound pamphlet. I got one of them star bombs.
Oh, did you see that thing that said journal?
Nope.
Really?
Nope.
It was right next to the cash register. Did you pick it up?
No, don't even want to see it. Sounds like a side quest.
No, trust me. You gotta look at this. I don't know if I still
Did you
have
pick
it.
up?
I think I did.
I think maybe you picked it up.
What? It doesn't. That's unfortunate.
What? Did you delete it?
Oh yeah. So here's the thing. It does kind of important. So it's that journal thing I picked up. Guess whose luck keeps rolling? And the text says, "I can hardly believe my luck. Literally, I'm a gape. Just now, I was approached by a rather intense young man calling himself Mr. Fox. Yeah, right. When we were alone in my office, he let it be known that he is a member of Caesar's Legion. He knew that the NCR troops and powder gangers often spend time at Nipton. It turns out that the Legion hates and wishes to make an example of both groups. The NCR for obvious reasons, and powder gangers for harassing Region Raider parties on this side of the river. I didn't have a moment to think about Mr. Fox's proposal before accepting it. All I have to do is convince the powder gangers to kidnap the NCR troops at night when both groups are in town. The Legion boys will scoop up everybody. For this simple task, I have offered 8,000 caps. I could almost go back to the NCR right away, but who knows how much else I might make off this Legion lackey. I'm going to start stockpiling some supplies in the safe house between here and the Mojave outpost, just in case I decide to head back home in a hurry. Very exciting. Signed with a steady hand on the keyboard. Super Mayor Joseph B. Stern, the 3rd Esquire.
Crazy.
I read that one because it was going to be a little more applicable here in a minute.
So basically, there's an outpost somewhere with loot.
I think
That's
this
all I
is.
heard.
I think this is supposed to be the loot outpost, since the ammo and the bags in the back that say open sack. This is the outpost, by the way.
Oh, is it?
Are those looted on your screen?
Well, I looted them, yeah.
Yeah. So this is the loot outpost.
Did this place have any loot for you? Because I did go through while you were reading.
Yeah, I was able to get all the same stuff. I guess that loot isn't synchronized.
That's good. It's always good when that's the case. I'd feel bad if I was taking all the stuff, you know?
Nah, you're fine.
I picked up some freaking yeast. Oh, yeast. I'm about to make some bread. Alright, I don't know why I find myself drawn to these poorly collidable
I was about to say, it's like, why did you go out of your way to walk into that?
There's something very interesting about it. As you put it, how the heck did they get this EXE to run?
How did they even get that executable? Even download it? It does make me wonder though, like how in the world they managed to like get scripts to work. How did them? You like when you get behind like Unreal or something like that, you feel the engine and like it seems to work well and turn on. And here it's like everything's like a bunch of I manipulations and stuff. It's like the people that you need to like make those INIs and all those like back end like values work, and it's amazing, you know.
It is. It's gotta take a. Imagine the people on the team, you know. Pinion nuts. Holy. Oh, dang it! I thought there'd be more than that. I thought each one of those individual models was a thing. Take my pinion nuts.
Oh, they don't show up on your screen anymore?
Those are valuable. 5 whole caps.
I was honestly thinking we would be much further along.
What? How? We're like running through these quests as quick as we could literally walk. I would say run, but we don't do that here.
I do remember that I do also play these games a lot faster. In this like 2-hour time frame, if I was speed running, I could easily have been starting up the final boss by now. But
yeah, well, if I was speed running in Morrowind, I'd have beaten it within the first 11 minutes. Like, obviously, we're not doing that.
Well, this game you got the movement speed will slow you down a little bit.
Yeah, in this game you can't just craft a potion and then break the darn light speed barrier.
Yeah, the engine couldn't handle it.
I don't think the engine could handle it then either. You seen those like 4-minute cuts or 4-minute speed runs where they just clip through everything?
At least the game would actually run.
In the year 2071, the Desert Rangers of Nevada and Rangers. Oh, really? That's awful.
What? Read it.
Desert Rangers of Nevada and Rangers of the New California. That reads terrible. Anyways, they met at this spot to sign the Ranger Unification Treaty. Under this treaty, the Desert Rangers agreed to be absorbed into the NCR in exchange for NCR's protection of Hoover Dam, New Vegas, and Southern Nevada against the forces of Caesar's Legion.
All right.
Hey.
I'm gonna go sell stuff. I'll let you do the story thing.
I want to sell stuff. I don't care about the story crap. Where the heck is the sell guy? The whole reason we're here is just to sell stuff and unlock the fast travel, I guess.
New face in the output.
Well, you there?
Huh? What? Who? What? Huh? Who are you?
Where's the travel guy? Or where's the sell guy?
She's in the bar. There's only 2 buildings. Just go in the one, and if you don't see the lady in the bar, then you're in the wrong spot.
I see like 3 or 4 buildings, but okay. There's the headquarters. You okay?
Let's go inside the buildings.
I'm trying, but they don't all have doors, man. Why can't I pick up this pack of cards?
Because you're a chump.
Ah, yes, finally. Ammo I can purchase. It's still kind of got some, like, bartering going on. It's still a little reminiscent of the Morrowind bartering system. Should we sell empty syringes? Guess they're not really that heavy, so maybe not.
I sell everything on my miscellaneous because I don't plan to have any science or survival or repair.
Everything?
Yep.
Even the gun holes?
Oh, those don't have weight. Anything that has weight, excuse me. That's what I should have said.
Oh, okay. I guess that makes sense.
Oh, also besides the Vault 13 Cantina, that free little, like, 1 XP I get in the bobby pins are nice.
That's fair. Holy crap. Why do I have a fission battery?
Oh, yeah. That's something I meant to also tell you. Fission batteries are stupid heavy. Careful with picking those up.
Yeah, they are. But they're 75 caps, so of course I'm going to pick them up. Is there anyone who buys... shoot, what are they called? Well, I'll take a look at it after I'm done with this. I need to sell some of these outfits. I don't need a Caravaneer outfit. Ooh, that is good money. Don't need these doctor bags.
Those restore limb condition. I was gonna say you should give those to me.
They weigh 3 pounds.
Give them to me.
Alright, I'll give you 1 or 2. Never mind. I don't figure it out. She does buy pretty much
Background?
everything. I guess all people buy all things.
Yes, there's no like exclusive buyers. It's just like if you want to buy something from them when they restock, you may not be able to rebuy something that you may have sold them.
I'm okay with that. Permanent unarmed +3? That's not terrible.
Oop.
Is purified water any good?
It's better than dirty water, which has
Yeah, but
radiation in it.
Kind of heavy. When I say if it's any good, I mean, is it worth holding around?
If you don't want dirty water, if you just... It's a healing item, that's all it is. It's not... healing items are not complicated. They either have radiation or they don't have radiation.
God dang, the Sunset Sarsaparilla, 21 pounds. Gotta get rid of that.
Those are also healing items.
Yeah, well, they made a mistake by making them weigh something. I don't need that many varmint rifles, so that can go. Dang, this person doesn't have enough caps.
Yeah, it's a little dance you gotta do. Is you gotta buy stuff from them as well while you're doing that kind of stuff.
I guess it makes sense. I could buy a whole bunch of ammo. I feel like the lightweight metal armor is probably no good. Weighs too much. I would sell that. I guess really armor in general just weighs too much. I'd rather just not have any.
Go around running naked.
Hey, I don't know how much damage they do though, so probably gonna be a mistake. I'll have
Controlling the Mojave
some light
almost
armor
makes
or
you wish for a
something.
nuclear winter. Hey
What are
there.
these like playing cards? Why do they
Hello.
keep showing up?
Oh, there's this whole mini game called Caravan, and those are cards you get for playing the game. They just get added to your miscellaneous deck of cards. You can't drop the deck of cards either.
Oh really? So like you kind of want to avoid getting them?
The deck of cards doesn't have any weight. It doesn't accrue weight either. You can pick them up if you want.
Okay, why the heck does this 12.7mm SMG stacked magazine cost 3,000 caps?
There's mods for weapons in the game.
Now, when you say mods, you mean like
Actual, like, not like people in the world made mods, but like in the game, you can. There's ways to modify the weapon with stuff.
Gotcha.
So if you have the SMG, you can put the mod on the SMG, so it gives it that buff, like greater ammo capacity on guns. In this case,
Here's the issue with darn gun games: is the submachine gun an SMG?
Yeah, SMG is submachine gun,
Okay.
just like real life.
You never know with these games, man. It's gonna be like, oh, your pipe machine gun is not an SMG.
Yeah, this one, it does take a minute to like read it thoroughly, and it's like, oh, it's this thing. I made
So I imagine I can't use a 12.7mm SMG stacked machine gun magazine with my 9mm submachine gun.
So you have a 9mm submachine gun, and then you're looking at the mod for what?
12.7mm SMG stacked magazine.
So that's gonna be the 12.7mm SMG.
Hey,
How so complicated? Why can't they just have one machine gun? It doesn't make any sense.
There's many machine guns.
I know there is. That's why it's silly.
How's that silly? Why is it silly to have 6 kinds of fireball spells in Skyrim?
They don't. And that's the annoying thing about Skyrim, because you get freaking like one electric spell for the entire game.
What you get greater, then you have the greatest electric spark.
I have never heard of these before. You are talking about some spells I've never encountered.
What game are you not playing?
I get like a lightning bolt spell, and then there's like the charge static spell. Those are the only 2 lightning spells you get in like all of Skyrim.
Oh my god, I don't know what game you're playing on Skyrim out there. I always remember like having like 8 magic spells for like doing the same thing.
Dude, we gotta play different games, what the heck? Next time I play Skyrim, I'll start looking for these spells, because I could use a few more. Anyways, this person has less ammo than I was expecting. Is dynamite any good?
It has it's 0 requirement explosive, so it's basically like a weird grenade.
Oh no, it weighs too much. Holy crap.
I was gonna say I don't recommend anything but the frag mines, because without that, dynamites and frag grenades really suck.
Okay, I guess that's kind of fair. When I said that was good, I was kind of like asking, I guess, to be a little more precise. Can we use it to like open things?
The open things.
Yeah, like blow safes up and stuff.
No.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I know it's like way before those mechanics were ever invented.
Yeah, I mean that's fair. I kind of figured, but even more when had something like that, which is why I had to ask.
Just need something for the logbook.
And before you ask, we never got
These
to that
units are
point,
stationed
so.
up there.
I'm
We're having
talking to
problems with some
Major
of the
Knight, by the way.
NCR convicts. What can I help you with?
Oh no, you don't gotta do that. We're gonna not talk to that
I'd
guy.
like to help. We
He's
can't spare
dangerous.
any more units. We have to maintain a minimum
He had a
head
quest.
count at
He
the
didn't do that.
outpost. Orders from the west.
Merchants are saying that there's been little contact between traders from Nipton in recent days, causing concerns that the isolated
NCR is not in that.
may be in trouble. Boy, the Mojave Wasteland is just a fascinating place, isn't it?
So is the BB gun supposed to be like a unique weapon?
So it's basically a unique weapon in Fallout 3, and it's basically a joke weapon in this game. But there's like a handful of them in the game, and a very few BBs. I've never used it outside of like the first time I saw them. Like, oh, this is neat, and then it's this kind of a gimmicky thing.
Hmm.
I don't know anybody that's ever used it. I don't even know if there's a way to use it effectively.
All right, I'm gonna sell it then. This game's like it's got you on a tight schedule with
again?
your weight capacity. You are not allowed to have multiple guns,
I see the wisdom in
even
that.
though you want to,
I'll
you
radio
know,
for a
possibly
unit to
keep a
head up to
couple
Prim and
spares
offer
to
some
repair.
additional support.
You absolutely cannot do that.
All right then.
Oh,
Just
hey,
sign
if you
these
have,
here and-
what's your barter at right now?
40.
40? Okay, good. Never mind. Then just you'll need that barter check to complete the mission when you talk to Major Knightley.
Oh yeah, I've been passing all these like persuasion checks and everything.
Yeah, I have a hard time with those, seeing as my barter's at like 14 by default.
Your guy is it's amazing that he's functioning. All right.
Well, I tried pulling that bullet out, but I'm a little messed up in there already.
It's okay. You got the gains.
Dang, 400 caps to fix my spike knuckles? No, thank you.
Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous. Oh, what the? That's interesting. You know how like you can select like say you're selling something with multiples,
Yeah,
like it's like a hot bar to select how many.
yeah.
All the way to the left is 0.
Yeah, you can sell 0. And it is.
It's like what? There's a cancel button. Why is 0 an option? It's funny. It's clearly not.
Well,
something
how
they
else are you
thought.
going to handle the edge case of 0?
Yeah, they clearly didn't think that through too much. They probably didn't put much thought at all into it, to be honest. Which is fine, but... Alright.
Are you still bartering over here?
Yes, I had to get the maximum amount of caps that I could. Alright, I had to do all the permutations of my items to ensure I got as many as I could. She now has 1 cap left.
You're not going to talk to that named NPC over there?
Is Knight in here?
No, he's in the next building over.
Then no. This cat? That dude just straight up got up off of his chair into the wall. He is in the wall now.
Wait, this guy's...
Sir, are you okay?
Wait, this NPC is sleeping. Sleeping on the bar stool.
That's kind of funny because that's like, I could see that happening, you know?
Oh no. The fuck.
Alright, anyways, let's find this Knight fella. I'm guessing
Where'd you go?
he must be important. So he must be,
Want to talk to that ranger there?
no. But he must be inside the headquarters, I imagine.
You a courier?
Dude, we should steal his satellite dish. You know how much that would be in a world with no manufacturing? Like, I just have a really hard time believing that junk like this right here is still in, like, working order. But then, like, you look at that statue over there and the dude's wearing, like, hodgepodge metal armor. Like, dude, it'd be way easier to build a sand cast and then pour some iron and then get, like, proper armor than it would be to make one of these freaking things. Every time I see these settings, I always think of that junk, and it really bugs me for it. It really shouldn't. So Sergeant Kilborn there is he's a little special.
What were you looking at? Kilborn.
Yeah, Sergeant Kilborn as he floats up and down in a very nice oscillating pattern.
When I got this assignment, I was hoping there'd be more gambling.
Oh, there's a caravan over here if you want to sell more stuff. They're leaving. They're like an ice cream truck.
Oh,
You
really?
you can follow the caravans through their entire route.
Where's
Hey there.
Well,
Need
your
a
gun's
caravan
floating in
unit?
front of you, big guy. You want to put that thing down?
Where's the caravan, people?
It's on my guide towards the statues.
Like past the statues?
You see my guy?
I mean, I see you.
Oh, if you don't see anybody, then that's a desync.
God dang it. It's a desync on the best stuff. Oh well, it's the price we pay, I guess. Alright, let me go back and find
We're just
like-
lucky this game actually works, okay?
I mean, I'm genuinely surprised how well it works for it to be like a mod. I've never seen a multiplayer mod actually work this well. Usually they don't even get to the point where you can actually see the armor you're wearing.
Howdy.
Yeah, although I do see, like, your guy has to constantly re-put his armor on.
I mean, it's not perfect. But I mean, I can see your armor and I can see your baseball bat on the back.
Dang, the NCR music over here is getting peppy.
I need your night. This dude looks... Wow. He looks simultaneously 30 and 60.
Back again.
He's also one of the guys who can do repairs on stuff, and he has the highest repair skill ceiling, so you can repair anything. Well, I think there's a few other things that had the highest repair skill as a repair option. But he's like the first guy you run into that can do repairs, and he has the repair skill at cap or at max. However, he's really expensive.
This guy's voice is familiar.
It's probably been in another Bethesda game.
I think he's probably from an anime or something. I can't put my finger on it because I haven't seen one in like a long, long time, but it's just got that anime voice actor feel to it.
Yeah, it's one of those guys that have like a portfolio of like 80 different things you never heard of them before once in your life, and
That's what I'm thinking.
this has one of
Maybe.
those.
That's not good.
Has just like one of those generic voices.
Got business here.
He could be even from Monster Hunter or something, but yeah, you're right. I bet you're right. Yeah, you like look it up and you have like 80 titles under his name or something.
We won't go quietly.
It's crazy how many like titles
Back again, I
these
see.
voice actors rack up.
Back again, I...
Dude, the check was like 20 barter. That's nothing. Do you not even have 20 barter?
Nope. I had to use a salesman weekly to get it done.
You must be getting a whole bunch of like junk for or prices or something. Does it affect prices that extreme?
Yeah. If your barter is 50, by the time you like get to like the stripped area, you're pretty well set to like buy and sell anything and get really good prices for it.
Okay.
Essentially, the higher your barter is, like, you can get a lot of the really good stuff that these vendors are selling, like the GRA weapons, going around our arsenal guns. Those are all like max quality guns, and there's some unique ones that are in the stack. And you only can get those from the vendors. You can't find this out in the wild.
Dang, dude, you weren't kidding about these people's freaking repair prices. Good God. 1,033 caps to repair
Back
the
again,
submachine gun?
Let's just say it's in your best interest, in my opinion, to max out, get repair to 90 as quickly as possible, because there's a perk at level 90 you get called jury rig. That's one of the best perks in the game for like any kind of gun build or run.
What does it do?
So when you get the repair screen, you basically can kind of repair like most things together. So instead of like having to have like the same item, you can take like any pistol and repair it into each other, and any apparel, and you can repair it into each other.
Now that is pretty legit.
Yeah, it's definitely one of the best perks.
Yeah, I mean that's basically like the fusion thing. Only you don't get the like, you don't make it better, you just repair it. But
yeah,
still.
it just fixes the durability. But when you have like a legendary gun that you like, a named gun, when you get one that you really like, it's really hard to repair it without going to one of these guys. But jury rigs just like pick up whatever garbage and you can just put it together. So it allows you to like get rid of trash weapons real easily. I think there was a named NPC over here. You might want to talk to him. I think he's sitting at that.
About the person in the bar. I don't want to talk to that person either.
Or do you want to keep doing story stuff?
I mean, we're not doing story stuff. We're doing a side quest even right now. Is this guy alive? He doesn't look alive.
Looks like we got a new
Oh no, did he die?
What do you mean he's... What
oh my God, what is he doing? Good God, man.
You saw
At
that
least
too?
obey the laws of physics.
That'll be good.
Oh boy, yeah, I don't know if I want to talk to that aberration.
He's a specter. He's a specter.
Alright, well I think I completed the quest here.
We gotta go turn it in, I guess.
Shoot, hang on. Major Knight promised additional troops. Speak to Hayes about NCR protection. Okay, Hayes was the guy back in the town.
Yeah. I'm already back there. I kind of do wish we shared the story, the quest things, so we didn't have to, like, one person can go do quest things while another person's beating the crap out of stuff.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you, are you having to actually, like, go through and do these quests alongside me?
Yep. That's why I'm asking you, like, which ones you're picking so I know which ones to do.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
But if that barter check was any higher, I'd just not do it. I'd just skip it. I'd just have to lose the XP.
What have you been doing about the speech checks?
Yeah.
Because I've been doing, like, 40 speech checks.
I just have to avoid them.
I guess the quest doesn't matter a whole lot at that point. Oh no, Hayes is the NCR guy. Shoot, I'm in
Prim is secure against outside.
Can I fast travel to outside Prim? That sucks. Is there ever a point in this game where we go to like a place with grass and stuff?
Yes.
Okay. Good. I'm not a huge fan of the everything is dilapidated.
That's why the modders have addressed that very concern.
Wait, wait a second. I already passed you, Sergeant McGee.
Sergeant McGee? Sergeant McGee?
Exactly. That's how I feel like.
It's just like the escalator from Robot Chicken with the Emperor Palpatine. It's like Stormtrooper. Stormtrooper.
Exactly. Oh, Sergeant McGee will take over as sheriff. That's good. If he gets killed, at least there will be more of him.
At least he's got doppelgangers just lined up outside the door.
Kind of genius when you think about it. Can't really kill that guy. I mean, there's always more of him. Yeah, tell the troops to come protect. I don't give a crap if they gotta pay taxes. They'll probably be pissed off at me, but like, who cares? Alright, great. Completed the quest. Let's not go in and talk to those citizens. They'll probably be talk our ears off and complain.
So, what's next on the list?
I don't know. I'm trying to do my level
Sounds like
up
we'll
here.
run it prim.
What level is your guy now? You're level 4. Is it interesting? I went from level 1 to level 5 in this all in one sitting.
Yeah, game-breaking bugs are game-breaking. Guess I'll put some points into guns. Can you not, like... Shoot, what's going on here? Oh, I had to choose a perk. Okay. It's like, why doesn't it let me exit the darn menu?
Yeah, you get to choose a perk every other level.
And there's no option to, like, delay it.
Nope.
It's unfortunate.
Yeah. It does become a problem, though. By the time we're about level 12, a lot of the sort of mid-tier perks start opening up. And those, yeah, those mid-tier perks, there's a ton of them. And they're hard to choose from because some are, it's like, +5 over this. And it's like, oh, this thing, if you sneak up behind somebody and you tickle their, you know, their elbow, they die instantly. It's like, it's kind of stuff like that.
Yeah.
Or it's like, oh, you get critical hits when you snipe people with VATS or something. So it's like, you kind of have to think about like, all right, I can't really use VATS if I'm near a friendly at all. That's kind of thing. It's like we only can use VATS when we're not near each other. Which perk you gonna choose?
Rapid reload makes all your weapon reloads 25% faster than normal.
I recommend that one. That's a good one.
Yeah, and the English is really jank. Makes all your weapon reloads 25% faster. I don't think... I mean, maybe I'm just dumb here, but I don't think there should be an S on that reload.
This shouldn't be a what?
An S on the reload?
Oh, it says reloads?
Yeah. Makes all your weapon reloads 25% faster. Instead of just makes all your weapon reload 25% faster.
I never actually noticed that.
Cannibal, holy crap.
You want to worry about health, don't you?
No, I don't really care about health. Just put on God mode.
I thought you didn't want to use console.
Oh wow, look at that. Educated is what I should be getting, what the heck? Why would you not get educated?
What does it say?
You gain 2 more skill points every time you level?
I guess that one's pretty good for this setup because we're not probably gonna do all the DLC and everything. Wait, what's the isn't educated got an intelligence requirement?
That's a good question. I don't know.
Because I'm pretty sure it does.
Yeah, 4. It's not exactly high.
Yeah, I don't think I'll be. I don't think I'll be using that one.
Oh no. Oh well, it's fine. As long as you can communicate. This is my companion. He has not learned how to speak English yet. Please bear with him.
I see. He has less intelligence than a super mutant.
It's okay, because I'm sure you'll win. You'll win in the hand-to-hand brawl, right?
You want to try me? Can you see my baseball bat?
I can.
Does it got spikes on it?
It does. Do you see my baseball bat?
I think mine hurts harder.
I don't know. There's a lot of metal. Although I feel like yours isn't really that blunt anymore. Anywho, now that we're done here, I guess we need to go on over to Nipton. These location names need better names.
They're based out of real location names. What did you want them to do? Just make up locations?
Alright, I fast traveled over to Nipton Road Rest Stop. I'm gonna walk from there. Is Nipton really a name that they've got in real life?
I don't know. I never checked, actually.
Not really that great of a name, so I don't know if I'll believe it. Let me actually get my weapon out. I don't know.
Ooh, I leveled up.
A ton. Oh, hold up. I gotta put the quest up too, so I get the marker. Why is it pointing in that direction?
Which quest you looking at?
I don't have a quest marker for some reason. I'm looking at. They went that away.
Yeah, and it's telling us to go to Nipton.
It's not telling me the direction.
On the compass?
No, not on the compass.
Huh. I guess that one's just bugged. In this case. Well,
oh, that's weird. It's showing up now. Anyways, let's gonna move on then. I'm telling you, dude, this gives me like the middle of nowhere vibes from Courage the Cowardly Dog. Some strange things happen here, man.
that's kind of what that wasteland, the wild wasteland trait was supposed to do.
Look at the size of that guy.
Oh no, we stumbled into a battle between ants and rad scorpions.
Yeah, really big one. Get you there. I guess I can't hit it. I can't really tell if I'm actually hitting it or not.
Did you use VATS?
No, I'm not using that. Oh, it did die though. Like, economically speaking, it doesn't really make sense to use guns in this game.
Grand slam. Have you tried the energy weapons?
Nope, haven't seen one yet.
Oh, I've ran into quite a few of them. I've sold them all by now.
High praise for a pit stop. Wow, there's like a whole gang over here, just chilling behind the wall.
Oh no, my game crashed.
Oh, well, keep them distracted like that.
Good thing I
When
quick
was the
save
last
like
time you
every 5
saved?
seconds.
Yeah, I was gonna say. It's strange that you're still crashing more than I am. But it does seem to be less, right?
Dang, I just decked these people right in the face with 2 hits. Holy smokes. Boy, sorry I hit you.
Yeah, look at
Holy smokes, I just pop them in the face and they just die.
I keep killing them, but they don't keep dying.
Maybe it's because
Like
I have to
running
kill
out of
them.
ammo over here. How many times you gotta shoot a dude in the head for him to die? I think after the 10th hit, he'd be dead.
Do you see when I punch their heads off?
No. I like it.
What do you mean there's enemies nearby? Oh, there's a guy over here. Oh no, I'm getting the glitch again. They're infinitely spawning, Taylor. Oh,
Oh, you know what happens, right?
no.
I just figured it out. It's happening whenever we desync and we're not loading. So that dude was local to my game, and because I was in the like menu for looting, my game was paused.
Ah. That's a good
Which
way
is
to
why-
cheese it.
When you disconnected, I was actually killing somebody, and I got to kill him like twice, 2 or 3 times. I had to shoot him in the head like 20 times before he was dead for good.
There's some good stuff on these guys. You picking it up?
Not really. Like, what? Leather armor?
There's some submachine guns and ammo.
No, there wasn't a submachine gun on any of these guys.
I guess
They
we
all
have
had
different.
10mm pistols for some reason. God dang it, I hit A and then it took all their crap. Now I'm over encumbered and I don't even know what the heck I picked up. Oh, this is the worst. And they don't even have like a filter for based on weight.
Well, that's what that thing at the bottom it was supposed to do. That tweak thing actually adds that, where you can filter out things.
It filters out things that I guess have weight and don't.
Dang, I got the
Can't
spiked
quite tell
knuckles
what
and
it
they just do the damage. I just punch everything to death.
So I guess you're gonna go the melee route.
Yeah, it's definitely worth, especially for all the desync and the ammo issues.
You're just cheesing it. So. Not quite a fair comparison. Oh, look at that. My quest marker is gone again.
You just go down the road, you can't miss it. Basically, the early game right here is telling you, if you just follow the road, you can't go wrong. You really can't go wrong if you just follow the road.
Yeah, but I mean, do you follow the road even in Skyrim? There's a guy shooting at us. What is this? I thought we killed all these people.
Oh no, I crashed. No, that's so silly.
Uh-oh.
Why does that call us a crash? That's absurd.
Aren't you trying to hack something?
I guess there's one thing that might be causing it. Just like the mod order may be slightly different because I'm getting some errors on the screen about that.
Oh, is my model wrong or is yours? Well, you should be doing the exact same as the server, so I don't think it's that for you.
Oh, I see my guy. Can I talk to my guy? Can I kill my guy?
It's disappointing you can't actually talk to people.
I can kill myself. Oh no.
I do, it's looted. How much XP will I get for killing a guy?
Oh.
He disappeared.
He dropped the baseball bat. I have
That's a
2 of them
pretty good
now.
baseball. It's not that bad. Try not to cheat too much now.
Are you just holding still?
Yeah, I'm in my inventory, doing inventory management because I'm overweight again for the 50th time. They really don't want you picking things up in this game. It's
Have you put down any beer at all? Alcohol in the aid section will give you a boost to your strength for a while.
I think I just crashed.
What was that?
Froze. Doesn't seem to be a hard crash, just a freeze. Up there it goes. Okay, now it's crashed.
Oh wait.
Okay, well, how do I get access to the crash menu there? Can't click anything. Wow, yeah, I can't click anything. Okay, there it goes. I don't know why it took so long. It's like some sort of weird waiting you have to do. Okay, let's boot that up again. Gotta love crashing in the middle of inventory management, so you get to do it all over again.
Lovely, isn't it?
I think the inventory management in this game is a little bunk. And by inventory management, I mean the carry capacity. It needs to be up like 200 or 300 more. Alright, I'm back. Someone's shooting me again. Didn't we kill this person like 10 times now? How many times we gotta kill you, old man?
How many times we gotta teach you this lesson, old man?
And naturally, I'm gonna repeat my looting, even if it does make me heavier. Alright.
They're still being shot at. Someone's shooting again.
Oh no, I'm in my inventory. They can do whatever they want.
But it's killing you.
No, that's that person's local to you.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's no one else. Oh, what the? What? Where did that guy come from? As soon as you walked over here, he popped into existence. And he started shooting me instead of you for some reason.
Neat.
Oh my god. Fine. Overweight again.
Just throw the stuff down. It's not worth it. Actually, you can go find a chest and you can go put it in the chest and it'll stay there.
Yeah, but why would I do that? I want to sell it. I don't want to store it.
Yeah, you store it now and sell it later.
So weapon repair kits. What are these and where did I get them?
It came with those initial starter things.
They're kind of heavy.
Use them. They're one-time use.
Oh, well I used one, but it didn't let me choose what to use it on. That's kind of stupid. I guess
It uses it on the it uses on the selected weapon.
That's so stupid.
How do you want me to do it?
Let me select the weapon repair.
Nah, that's way before that technology was invented.
They can have more menus, I believe in them.
Nah, that never existed. They didn't have a durability system beforehand. They don't know how to open up an inventory within an inventory.
Alright, I got 10 pounds under the maximum capacity. Like 210 is just not enough. That is like Stupid, way too low. God dang it, I'm overweight again. Someone had more loot.
What the heck are you trying to carry?
Loot?
Get rid of crap. Stop trying to loot every 5 seconds. Play the game.
I'm playing the game. This is the game. I think because I disconnected, they've got loot again. Or maybe I just didn't loot, because some of these people actually have their loot already taken. I think maybe I just didn't loot them all. Like, I've got 3 sets of leather armor because they sell for 160 caps a piece. It's pretty good. But it weighs way too much, and it's kind of annoying. Alright, I guess I'll drop one of the leather armors. Alright, let's go. 1 pound under capacity. There better be a cellar at this nip top or whatever it's called. If not, we're gonna have to make a quick jump back to the outpost. Oh, hold up, let me save so I'll have to do that ever again.
Now I'm thinking this part up here might go a little wacky. I mean, you might have to just go in and do a little piece here before me.
Why, are they trying to kill you?
No.
Why is this person
No.
spinning over here?
Spinning?
Yeah. Someone's spinning over here.
I don't see anything.
Jacqueline is killing someone over here. Thomas? Humas? Keep saying, help, help, please help, 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 please help. Well, anyways, I'm gonna ignore those crazy people. I try not to poke my head into people's business when they're having a shootout. Oh wow, look at that. Holy crap, is that Todd? Todd's off his marble, man. Why is this even an option? I could spare some medics, or I don't have any medics for you.
Are you still talking to that one guy?
I'm talking to boxcars. Yeah, I just started talking to him. After Todd won the lottery and like ran off screaming. I don't know. Is medics good? Should I hold on to that?
Medics just allows you to take more damage, so it just raises the damage threshold on your guy.
That's garbage. I can spare that. What is this? Now I have to choose how many doses I want to give him? Well, I guess one isn't going to be good enough and he's going to complain. Oh, what about my other leg? I mean, I don't know how the heck Medix works. Isn't it take one and then everything's all good?
It's basically supposed to be morphine, but they couldn't get it through the Aussie sensor, so they just changed it for everybody.
Well, I mean, you only need one dose of that. You don't need two. Alright, well, I only gave this dude junk because I thought he'd trade with me.
Yeah!
Also, why do you call me the Powder Ganger Reaper? What was that
Not
all
no
about?
more. Powder. Only left.
You there?
What? Say that again. What?
Why did he call me the Powder Ganger Reaper when I came in? Is that like scripted dialogue?
It's not like the NPC knows what you were doing before.
I mean, we did kill a bunch of Powder Puff Ganger people.
Oh, it's relative to your disposition to the guy.
Oh, okay. I guess. How does bubblegum weigh 1 pound? That is ridiculous. That's a lot of gum. Alright, well.
God damn it! I was
Gave
nodding
that
off
guy
until
my
you barked.
darn medics, thinking that he'd trade with me afterwards, and he didn't do crap. So that's kind of a huge waste. This town kind of sucks. I'm gonna go back to the outpost to sell some stuff because I'm overweight. Or rather, I'm about to be overweight.
You don't want to just like do that story piece that's right there?
I already talked to Boxcars, didn't have anything to give me.
Do you not gonna go do the story thing that you came here for? That the
There's no one
quest
left.
marker
They're
points
all
you to?
dead.
The
We gotta
quest
go to-
marker is pointing you to a thing?
There is no quest marker.
What are you talking about? There's a quest marker.
There is no quest marker.
On your world map, there's no quest marker?
Like, I can tell where that... It points to Nip somewhere. Like, I can tell exactly where Nip to Nip.
I will go towards the town hall thing just to see what's going on.
I didn't know there was a town hall. Okay. I looked around, I didn't see anything, so I left.
What is it this time?
And now I'm dealing with fixing my inventory because I'm overweight. Do you think it's better to have just one weapon? Like, say you have 3 10mm pistols. Do you think you need 2 of them to repair one, or should you just keep one?
I always just repair stack them because no reason to bother going back and sell it just because you picked up one of the extra of the same gun.
No, I mean, they're fully repaired already.
Then either wait until the ones depreciate or sell it.
Yeah, because they do sell pretty well. 400 something caps. Dang, dude, I'm actually kind of loaded.
Caps wise?
No, just like junk I can sell wise.
I don't know.
I gotta go to like 3 different sellers to sell all this junk.
You check out the Nipton Town.
Oh, god dang it, did my game crash again trying to sell the leather armor? The leather armor was too powerful. Crashing. So you've been awfully quiet. What's going on over there on your end?
Well, I'm trying not to interrupt any of the story things.
I mean, I'm just trading now.
Sounds
I
like
guess
you're
that's like a
running
huge
clean.
part of this gameplay
Background?
is like getting over capacity and constantly having to sell.
Yeah, I kind of wasn't expecting you to actually be doing that like all the time. You might as well have like been crashing.
And unfortunately, now I have to sell everything all over again. Kind of annoying. I sold that last time, and then I sold ant meat. I mean, I probably wouldn't worry too much about selling if I didn't have to like run through ammo so quickly.
And
Kind of required.
I would say it's probably best just to have like 1 or 2 actual guns to use, and then just like do a toss up on which ones you actually want to plan on keeping, because you're
I mean,
going to be
I'd
doing
love
this
to do that.
inventory problem until you get that repair up to 90 and you can get jury rig.
I would do that, but the problem is you run through like 100 ammo in like 2 or 3 seconds, so it's kind of ridiculous. If you did something like what the heck? Cowboy Repeater uses 357 Magnum? Crazy. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Dang. Alright, let me get some of that jet back. This jet only crap, so I can sell that at my leisure. Oh my god. Rad Scorpion Poison Gland sells for... Oh, never mind. It's only 16. I thought it was more. Alright, now I'm kind of loaded. Let's go. On caps this time. Got enough to buy me some... At least 2 or 3 more fights worth of ammo. Alright, let's fast travel back to Nipton and see what's going on there again. Oh wow, holy crap.
I'd still rather take my leave at the strip.
Dude, there was a freaking massive town hall like tucked away in one of the alleys. That's crazy. Look at this junk. Did I just see that? No, I didn't see anything, Tomas. Oh, Tomas is the dude who was, he's the guy getting attacked earlier, wasn't he?
Where'd you go?
I traveled back to Nipton, like I said.
My game crashed.
Oh no, you're crashing more too.
It started out
Seems
great.
stability is out the door the further we go.
Get to like the last like hour of the game, and it takes us 4 hours to do it.
Let's hope not. I actually see on occasion in the top left corner where it catches errors. It's like it caught the crash before it actually crashed. I just kind of worry what's happening in the background there.
At least it auto saves when you fast travel.
Yeah, that's true. And every time you go in somewhere.
There's no. How did it crash again? This is absurd. I should not be crashing in this area.
Ah, what? I need 50 speech. Dang, do we kill this guy? Or can we come back later and convince him?
What are you trying to do?
Get his lucky cat necklace. He said he had a whole necklace of them. That's got to be like half of them, right? He said there's only 30, right?
I wouldn't necessarily mess with those guys. I'd just listen to his dialogue.
I am listening to his dialogue, which is why I asked. Fine, I'll just ignore him then. I mean, it doesn't tell you what faction he is. He's only level 1. Oh, we don't know that yet.
What do you mean? What do you mean we don't know that yet?
Yeah, we don't know who's involved with the town. We just know there was a lottery. And then Boxcars was complaining or something about how they crippled his legs. They didn't really mention who did it. He's just like, some people.
Well, what do those flags out front look like?
No idea. I think he did mention something about Legion, but I don't know. There's like 20 different factions in this game. It's kind of hard to remember. Okay, I don't want to remove the guy from the cross, but can I loot him? Kind of a shame. What? I think the game is super broken. This Vulpus Incolta guy is like walking away from me while I'm trying to talk to him. He's getting really far too. So I guess the Vulpus and Colta guy just walks forever away?
I'm getting unique things on my end as well.
I mean, I'm not sure if it's like scripted or what. That's the thing. This looks like a bug for the dialogue, but I don't know if like he was meant to like walk away. And I just happened to talk to him and it bugged out when he was doing his scripted walk away.
Neat. Alright. Did you get through all that dialogue?
Nope.
Oh.
There's a lot to go through here. And this dude's just like prattling on about some sort of weird philosophy. I don't know. Dude's freaking crazy. He's the, he's just straight up serial killer, really. mean, I guess we could try to kill them. I don't know what level they were, though.
I'll say this. They're kind of a major faction in the game, and will pop you instantly if you try to kill them. They all have,
They'll do what if I try to kill them?
They all have... They'll try to pop you instantly.
Oh, okay.
They all have really OP weapons.
Alright. Should save before we fight them then.
I wouldn't even mess with them. They're way too powerful.
Yeah, but I mean, they're kind of crazy. Why did he run back and then talk to me?
It's because it's the whole multiplayer thing.
Oh, well, I mean... It's hard to tell what's from the actual game and what's not.
That definitely, like, all the issues that you're having with just don't exist if you were just playing the multiplayer mod.
So, why can't I ask this darn dude about the guys who passed through here?
Maybe he doesn't know.
I mean, I should be able to ask at least. He's the only guy here who I can pretty much talk to. Otherwise, what the heck was the point of coming here to Nipton? It's kind of annoying. There is supposed to be a quest marker, right?
Yes.
And where am I supposed to go? I guess I gotta follow the map, like the actual overworld map. Keep pulling my Pip-Boy up. Oh, well, that's kind of annoying.
Also, if you go into a house, watch your feet. They have a tendency to put traps around.
I don't need to go into these houses. Welcome to Nevada, Silver State. Okay, I'm directly underneath. Oh, okay, I see. It updated to Novak. So I guess we just don't go to we don't even need to go to Nipton at all. That's kind of a waste of time. Alright, well, on to Novak then.
Well, what did you learn?
The Legionnaires are freaking crazy. That's pretty much it. There's nothing at all. Oh, there's a freaking frag mine underneath that. Holy crap. There's a frag mine underneath the traffic cone. It blew me up.
Oh, you already went north. Okay, I guess I'm gonna follow you now.
Yeah, there's nothing to do in Nipton. Why would we stay there?
There's some loot in that building. In the big building.
That's not important.
Don't worry.
If we loot everything in this game, it'll take us 3 hours to get to somewhere.
I'm just trying to catch up to you now.
Is there a bed somewhere nearby?
Yeah, back in Nipton, there's a couple of them.
Don't have to go back that far. Oh, I'm about to die. Oh, I did die.
Oh no. Hopefully you saved recently.
Relatively. Oh, good. I actually saved just before I went to the thing. Ask around Novak for the killer. Okay, yeah. So we don't even need to talk to anyone in Nipton. Dang, I kind of feel betrayed by the game, to be honest. It's like, why tell us to go through there? There's nothing important in there.
Since you don't seem willing to do the world a favor and kill yourself, I guess medals upon my chest.
I guess that was like an intro to the Legion. They're like, hey, don't trust the Legion guys. They're kind of crazy.
Yeah, that's why I was kind of pushing you down to do it. Is that, oh, here's like the other faction. Learn what they do. Basically, these early story bits are trying to like coax you down the pathway of like, what's their history like? What do they do? What's important about them?
Trying to beat some exposition into me.
Would you rather just be archaic text on a screen that has names you can't pronounce? You know what? Don't answer that question.
Yeah, yes.
There are a few occasions where you have to read a note in the game to actually like know where some loot is and stuff.
No, obviously I don't like reading it. I do like certain elements of the text, but I don't just like reading for the sake of reading. Also, it's really annoying that they do the slowdown. Like, after you kill someone, it's like, oh yeah, cool cinematic shot. But then, like, you try to skip it, and you just end up shooting your weapon more and wasting bullets. This is like before they had cinematic stuff.
Like proper...
Like actually, yeah, like actually understood. Like, this was around the time when phones started getting slowdown. You know, like high FPS, slow-mo. And so everyone... Well, maybe this is actually a little bit before that. Because this is 2000 and... Oh no, 2011 or so.
The iPhone didn't get slow-mo until like the 2013 model or something like that. I just watched a video on that the other day.
Oh, really? Okay. Maybe it's... Either way, slow-mo was like new and cool and trendy. So just having slow-mo like actually meant a lot. Whereas now it's more like kind of annoying.
So where are you?
Killing a big one.
You're where?
I don't know, I'm just killing a big one.
You must have went further east.
I don't know, some guys tried to ambush me, so I had to kill them. And one of them was on a cliff shooting me, so I had to go up on the cliff. I can still see the town hall for Nipton.
Oh, so you went up the road.
You literally talked about how we needed to go through the roads.
Yeah, then you died, and then I don't know where you went.
Yes, I'm on the road.
I'm saying, I said you could go, you can just follow the story by just following the road.
The, you know the bend right after Nipton?
Yeah.
It's like, you see that corner? I'm right on that 90-degree turn.
Do you see me coming up the road?
Let me look. No. Oh, no, you just loaded in.
So you blew your legs off?
T-posing your way on over here.
I should have warned you about watching your feet.
I mean, even if I did, you get anywhere near that, what do you call it? The traffic cone. You're gonna get blown up anyways. You okay there? Oh, wow. That's a leg. Temporary... Excuse me? Temporary addiction removal. Oh, god dang it, you spawned these people again. Alright, I'm not going up the cliff again. I'll leave that to you. There's another guy up there shooting. Yeah, so if we're not traveling together, you spawn duplicates of the people when you get nearby. And I guess I would do the same for you.
Double XP, that's right.
Also double the annoyance if somebody's on a cliff.
Man, there's hardly any times like this.
What the? What the?
Did you kill him?
I killed someone who spawned right in front of me. as I was looting his corpse. It's a very strange turn of events, to be honest. Oh my god. Could you... Okay, good. You're going up there to kill him. He's freaking following us on the cliffs. It's like... Come on, man. This game is relatively empty, though. It's like vast swaths of just...
It's only this early part of the game.
There's a lot. It looks like there's a lot to do in the like city hubs, though, for what it's worth. It's not like the whole game's or anything of the sort. It's just very concentrated.
Oh, I crashed. No.
Nope.
Nope.
Alright, I'll wait for you up here on the top of the hill.
I don't know when the last time I saved.
Oh, really? Is there a hotkey for autosave?
F5.
Okay, thank you. I will abuse that.
Oh, wait. Did it not crash all the way?
What? How does something not crash all the way? I saw you disappear from the game. Well, I saw you disappear from the road, and I don't know if you disappeared from the game. How bad is it? How far back are you? What's that thing? Oh, okay. Oof, that's pretty brutal. I'll wait for you because I don't want you to duplicate spawning enemies. And I could always use your help for these fights. Can you not... Is there not a command to, like, teleport to me?
I don't know. I don't think so.
I will say, despite all my complaining, there is somewhat interesting lore. I don't think it's as cool as if the game had made its entire, like, own unique lore, rather than pulling straight from the real world. But it is pretty interesting that, like, when you told me last time, the world was supposed to be sort of like without the transistor, right?
Yeah.
I do find that pretty cool.
It's if the transistor was never made, but cold fusion, as well as cold fusion, did come into existence.
Now, I feel like if they had proper fusion, that'd mean a lot of energy. So that'd mean, you know, it's not that difficult to get things up and running again. But the no transistor part is pretty neat. That's kind of interesting.
That's why everything has that mechanic.
Yeah. I just feel like I can't get behind the fact that everything's rusted. It's not like rust is the most difficult thing in the world to remove, if you're determined to remove it. I guess no one cares when powder puff gangers are trying to kill you and legionnaires are trying to crucify you.
I somehow turned on some debug lines. I don't know how I turned those on.
Come on up this hill over here. There's a... No, there's like a city or something over here.
What in the world?
You okay there? You look like you're falling. You're not crashing, are you?
No. But I somehow ended up in the console, and... quick save 6 times. Don't see why I need to do that.
Oh, look at that. Spawn more guys. Oh my. It's so annoying. Did you get rid of the other guy? We've now killed these set of people 3 times. God dang it, I actually picked up all their crap. I hate that. Ah, now I crashed.
Oh. Stop that.
There you are.
We're getting pretty close to a good stopping point anyways, I guess. We gotta get over to Novak. Got a long journey ahead of us. It's kind of getting annoying. Even though you're the one who's probably crashing more, it's a little matter of trying to sync up with you.
But it's also, in general, it shouldn't be crashing this much, but...
I'll boot it up and go a little bit more, but...
Yeah, Novak would be a
cool.
pretty reasonable pausing ground.
Oh, heck no, dude. It'll take us over an hour to get up there.
Oh, we're not that far away from it.
Well, we can stop like midway or something.
Did you loot those
Yeah,
guys, or do you
same.
need to loot them again?
I want to loot the machine gun. So I can repair my current one. God dang it. I guess when I loaded in, it synced it to what you've already looted.
Oh, do you want this stuff?
Nah, it's
I got tons of these things. I don't want them.
The machine guns?
Yeah, submachine guns. I don't want them.
I have tons of them.
Really?
Rare as crap. Yeah, pass me one.
There's 3 of them on the ground right here.
Alright, I don't need that many. I'll be over encumbered. Actually, I'm not over encumbered. I'm very surprised. Holy crap, and they're filled? How the heck did you get those?
What do you mean filled?
Like all fully repaired.
Oh, I just had them for a while.
Alright, well, let me quick save before things go bad. And plus, if we go into Novak, it's going to start off like a sequence of events with people just coming up and talking to you. That's kind of a reoccurring theme with this game.
Actually, we don't get that with Novak.
Really?
We're kind of at the point where there's not too many NPCs that'll just walk up to us and start yapping at us.
That's good.
There are some like critically essential ones you can't avoid because like they are story based.
I mean, everything here, everyone that we've run into has been story based.
Isn't that great? You get all these lovely characters and story.
Wolfhorn Farm. It's the most fantasy name I've seen in this game yet. How is that corn growing in sand? That doesn't make any sense.
Does it need to make sense?
Breaking my immersion.
Breaking the immersion.
Holy crap. Chopper's freaking crazy. Look at that junk. 600 cap value meat chopper. Oh my god, yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, that beats the heck out of my current baton. Shoot, let me put that on my hotkey. There we go. Cool. Good stuff. Garbage. There's a lot of garbage. Ooh, 4 bottle caps. That's not garbage. Okay, let's go. I thought there'd be an NPC in there. You coming?
Where'd you go?
I left. Heading back towards the road. I guess that town in the distance is Novak. Let me check.
Nope.
Oh, that's some other town.
Actually, we probably don't want to go there because... Actually, no, never mind. We can go there if we wanted to, but probably don't want to. I would not recommend going over there.
I'm heading to Novak.
Oh, here's some people to sell to.
Oh yeah, look at that. First time I've seen a caravan.
Hey there.
I like how they're all loaded too. It's pretty accurate, I'm sure. What is a 22 LR round? Is it left-right round? How does that make sense?
There's just like, it's a small stealth pistol, and there's a small, and it's basically a Tommy gun SMG.
Okay.
Those are further along. I don't even think you can even buy one of those yet in this point in the game.
I've been buying the ammo. I've been buying all the basic ammos because of how quick we go through it. This dude sells mini nukes? Holy crap. Can we just throw mini nukes, or do we have to have a special weapon for that?
Yeah, you have to have a fat man for mini nukes.
Dang.
But that's kind of like one of the quintessential weapons of the game. It's like you have to get your explosives up like to 75. But it's one of those guns like, oh, this game's known for this crazy wacky gun. It's very satisfying to shoot, but it's really difficult to justify like speccing down that route.
Yeah, I am somewhat familiar with the fact that those things are in the game. Why are my 10mm rounds stacking? I've got like 5.
Do you have a 10mm pistol?
Yeah, that's what I've been using this whole game.
Oh, okay. Let me give you my ammo stacks.
Alright, well, give me like half an hour. I'm still in this menu.
I don't need any of the ammo because my guy doesn't need it.
Brahim skin outfit. Agility and endurance +1. That might be good, right? Oh my god, dude. The fact that these stacks aren't stacking is really annoying.
Do you see all this ammo I just dropped before it rolls down the hill? The ammo's rolling down the hill. Pick up the ammo.
Nope. I told you specifically that I will be in this menu for a while, so I'm going to be in this menu for a while. I cannot help it if you do not listen to what I say.
Huh, why does it say steal the 12 gauge round that I just put down?
Okay, except got a little more ammo, so that's good.
There it is. Ignore the whole don't steal it part. I don't know what's up with that.
It doesn't say stealing for me. Why do I hear something colliding, but I don't see anything anymore? Oh no, that's not even things colliding, they're shooting.
You can loot the dead bodies and no one cares. Oh, they just wiped those
merchants?
Yeah, those merchants just killed those Legion guys.
Those Legions? I can't tell who's who.
I wouldn't make any enemies accidentally.
I really do feel like we should kill the Legions.
Why is that?
What do you mean, why is that? You haven't been to Nipton yet? Well, let me tell you, as somebody who is a Fallout expert here, of the two of us.
Did you not understand the story that was going on on Nipton?
What do you mean I didn't understand? They literally told me it.
What did they tell you?
Oh, holy crap, there's more ammo over here on the thing. I mean, what did they tell me? Legion guys came in, they were like, hey, you guys stop dealing with prostitutes, that's immoral. And then they hung a bunch of people. Pretty screwed up if you ask me. Or rather, they didn't hang them, they did something worse. They crucified them. And they decapitated some of them.
Dang,
So
the traveling merchant guy died.
It's a bunch of immoral people. Immoral murderers. So they don't get any sympathy from me. They all deserve to die. Especially if they're perpetuating that kind of behavior. Holy crap, what the heck is ant nectar and why does it sell for so much? It's kind of funny. They actually deal with Roman currency. You know, I really wish I had like a quest marker for where I'm heading. It's really annoying. Oh, you can set one manually. Okay, cool. Yeah, that worked.
All right, where are you?
By the billboard. Turn around and see you walking over there. You're going the wrong distance. Wrong direction.
Lady out here is running naked. Got a naked lady.
Yeah, it seems to be a common thing in this world. Bunch of naked people.
Have you tried the hold space jump pad jumping bit?
This is holding space.
Yeah, it's not in the game normally. That's from one of those tweak mods that enabled it. You see that thing off to the left in the mountains?
The pylons? What about them?
No, the other thing.
Nope. I'm not going to play 20 questions here. What thing?
The giant thing that looks like it's sticking up that doesn't look like a mountain.
That thing with the bear?
Had enough.
One funky looking bear.
Had enough.
Oh, are you talking about the Viper gamer? Did you just blow? Oh, okay, no, you killed. What? You spawned in duplicates again, dang.
How else are we gonna get the XP balanced?
Except you're killing them all, so there is no XP.
Oh, really?
I don't think I killed one of those people.
You killed that guy.
I did kill that guy.
But no, that giant thing that's looked like it's sticking up through the mountains.
Nope. No idea what you're talking about.
If you go here and you look northwest, you don't see anything.
Hang on, I'm looting. Alright, what are we doing?
If you're here and you look
Let's
northwest,
see. Northwest.
does your render distance not go that far? It's just peeking right up through the mountains. It's not a mountain.
Talking about the big metal thing?
The thing that's at a distance?
I mean, there's a lot of things out at the distance. There's some pylons.
Looks like the thing that's way out at the distance.
It's like a dome-looking thing.
All right, I'll leave it like that.
There's a sewer system.
Sewer system.
Yeah, with grates in front of it.
The thing with the rails next to it?
Yeah, I guess they bring rails into their sewers. I don't know. Don't ask me. The Fallout universe is weird. Anywho, back to Novak. But what about it? What's so special about the dome that you had to be so secretive about it?
Maybe we'll see it later. It's a neat place.
New California Republic Ranger Station. The NCR seem like upstanding fellows so far.
Might have to start talking to some more people. Get some mixture of opinions.
I think actions speak louder than words. And so far the actions of the NCR haven't seemed bad compared to the Legion.
Well, you don't know much about their past now, do you?
Hey, look, a bed. Sweet. I want the sunglasses.
I already took them. in mine now.
Too bad.
You got a pair too. Isn't that no sync pretty good?
Alright, fits my guy pretty well. Alright.
You know what in that building? There might be some loot in that building.
Do you go into every building? We cannot possibly carry all of that junk.
Says Mr. I go and loot everybody, and
I mean, I would love to loot all of the buildings on our way, but all it takes is like half of a building. Not even a full building, but half. We already hit the like carry limit. So realistically, the game does not want you to go into those places. It wants you to do a bunch of backtracking. So we will do what the game wants. And if we never backtrack, we never backtrack.
Taking the rail, huh?
Pretty close to the way that we want to go. Dude, there's Godzilla in the background. Even Godzilla is rusted. Like, oh my god, man.
What do you want them to do with a 200-year-old architect like that? Architecture of a dinosaur.
Yeah, I do wonder what it would actually look like if they were 200 years old. You think it'd look the same? Like just rusted, but there's still paint on it? Are those traveling merchants? Nope. Nope, not a merchant. Nope. Nope. Dang. You know, I'm starting to see why people are always talking about Bethesda cities.
What do you mean?
There's like 3 buildings here.
All the rest have been blown over.
Pathetically small.
Oh, hey, you see this? The sign.
Oh, wow, look at that. That's actually kind of cool. There's my lure.
Oh, hey, there's a guy here.
Well, butter my button call.
Oh, is this the same dude from Good Springs? You just said, is that true or? Hello, you there?
Hey, listen to his dialogue?
What can I do for you?
No, I'm in the middle of talking to him. I stopped to ask you a question.
Keep talking to him.
Alright, well, I didn't get my answer from talking to all his dialogue options,
Really?
but I assume he is the same guy from Good Springs. He didn't mention it at the beginning like I had told you, but... You know... Anywho... The heck is this thing? It's got 2 heads.
Thanks.
Pretty cool. Alright, well, I guess we should save and call it here.
What do you think?
Of what?
What we did so far.
We have played mostly a walking simulator.
Yeah, this is... Okay, so this is where the game, like, gives you an option. So it's kind of at this point where if you take any of these roads in any direction, there's a pretty sizable, like, quest line in those directions. This is the first real fork in the road, if you would.
I can definitely see why I stopped playing this game before. I would never have made it this far. Because quite frankly, it's been kind of grueling.
I just find it interesting because, like, you, like, mentioned that you went to go wander off on the roadsides, but you didn't seem to indicate that you were doing that in the same way.
Because I'm capped out on my inventory. We only go exploring for as long as the inventory lasts. As soon as the inventory is filled up, you find a merchant and sell it all. That's the gameplay loop.
This game really pushes you to, like, have survival at that high enough level so you're actually, like, doing the survival mechanic.
What is survival? You've mentioned that a couple different times.
It's one of the stats. It's next to, it's on top of unarmed and your skills that you.
Well, like, what does it do? Is it supposed to give us higher carry rate?
Yeah, that's what just strength does in general. So the survival perk is just to craft like armor pieces out of like hides you get out of the animals and do like custom of quotations potions you know healing items you can't get from the regular vendors.
I get what you mean.
So that's the whole purpose of survival, is that it's really intended for the hardcore mode.
But I don't get how that relates to the problem of carry capacity.
Because you would always be like combining those items together. So the idea is that you would go heavier on the strength. There's an option on the perks called intensive training that allows you to pick
I'm
another
getting bogged
item.
down by armors and pistols and stuff.
Just dump them. Just dump them. There's plenty of ways to get caps in this game. You don't need to get them from the little vendors.
I dump them straight up to the sellers.
Nah, just dump them on the road. They're not worth holding. There's better ways to make money.
I don't like that.
What, better ways to make money?
I don't like the idea of dumping loot. Unless it's to a vendor, of course.
We're actually really close to like one of the major trading areas in the game that has like 3 or 4 vendors that all have like high capacities. If you're so inclined to always want to sell everything every 5 seconds. Which I get you. I played that way when I first played.
Yeah, it's like you're working on knowledge that you've beaten this game probably a couple different times and in different ways. So you probably kind of know what you need to get it done, right? But the way I've been playing it so far is that every gunfight makes me lose like dozens of bullets. It's like people's heads just take up so many bullets to kill. So
have you been speccing the gun when you level up?
Oh yeah, I got 37 gun.
No, you want like 50 plus. What gun are you using? The submachine gun?
4. How do you expect me to have 50 plus?
Only speccing into it?
No, I had to spec into barter.
My melee weapon right now is at 72, and my unarmed at 70.
It's crazy. What are your other skills? Like speech and barter and other things.
Sub 20. The only thing that's higher than 20 is survival.
What you're doing is min-maxing. Which is fine, you know, if you know what you're doing. However, as somebody who is trying to play the game,
that's why I
put some into lockpick, I put some into repair like you've suggested, and I've been putting it into barter and speech so I can pass those checks as we come across them.
So the reason why I mentioned the thing I mentioned is just because in this early game you kept complaining about the bullet sponginess. That would remove that bullet sponginess from the factor. But you do get the extra XP when you do the speech checks and the barter checks and stuff like that.
Well, I have no complaints about the way we're playing at the moment.
That's why I was telling you to do that, because it does more benefit the way that being played currently, the axe out.
You're not gonna like get angry at me for looking inside these things, right? Even if it is stealing, as long as I don't take anything.
I don't think they get mad if you look in the side stuff.
Okay. Anywho, let me save again.
But it's also like, I don't want to like spoil anything on top of everything else.
Well, how far along in the game are we so far? Within like the first of like, what, how many quests?
Depends on you counting just like the main quest.
Yeah.
So if we were just
Obviously,
doing the
if you're
main
counting,
quest,
like, the side quest, that'd be kind of a ridiculous ask.
yeah. So if we were just doing the main quest, we've only technically done the one quest. They went that ways. That's really long. The most of the other story quests aren't really that long. It's because like it really speeds up the moment. Like we're in like the really slow early game that's trying to like teach you the gameplay mechanics. It's trying to like feed it to you just a little bit at a time. This way you have a lot to explore, but you're not overwhelmed by a bunch of like buildings and everything. Which is kind of like,
instead we're underwhelmed by all the walking simulation we have to deal with.
well, that's what this whole area, just like this is like the first time like here's a bunch of spots you can go to that like really indicate the changes and everything. So this
Yeah,
is like,
but it's like the side quests have just been very I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of them because it's been thus far. I mean, obviously we've got a lot more to go through, and we've only done like what 2 side quests maybe.
well, I picked up a couple on along the way that are really quick and easy to do.
Oh, well, I've only done like 2, which was kill the people in Buffalo Bill, and then go talk to the dude in an outpost. And it's like neither of those have been particularly exciting. So. But I mean, you make it sound like there's going to be some change up ahead, so we'll keep going, obviously. But
I can see how like the early game isn't very attractive if you're like not exploring the map and everything. Just because like,
I mean,
oh, you just follow the road and you get shot at a couple of times and you kind of take it easy.
it's difficult for me to be like, oh, I want to go explore that when everything looks the same. You know what I mean? It's like when we were playing Satisfactory, I really got that sense of like, wow, I kind of want to explore that. Only Satisfactory has like the opposite problem. It's like they had this really cool environment. Like, you know, the one where I think we were out getting coal or something, and it was like this really high altitude forest.
Yeah.
It was really cool. However, there's no real benefit to exploring in Satisfactory. Like, there's the hard drives, right?
Yeah.
But beyond that, it's like you don't do much there. It's not like you go there, you kill things, you get loot and junk.
Yeah.
Like, that would be Fallout's strength, right? You go somewhere and you do that. However, everything looks the same to me. It's like it's all boring sand everywhere.
I guess it's
and
something that
rust.
I'm doing that maybe you're not doing. I'm constantly looking at that compass down on the bottom, and I'm looking for those little like hollow triangles because those indicate locations.
Yeah, I've been looking, but those disappear really often, so I haven't really been seeing them too much.
Yeah, you have to really like make an effort to like go towards those, and those all have like unique things to go and see. Like those that bottom left-hand corner of the map is really empty and sparse, but like just going a little bit further off the road that we passed several like pretty sizable dungeons with some pretty good stuff in it.
But again, I was filled up on inventory, so it was like even if we did do the dungeons, I'd have to play, inventory Jenga.
So your best bet is just to like get your repair up to 90 as quickly as possible and just get that jury rig perk.
Everything's already repaired fully for the most part.
It still
What
lets
we
you
really need to do is
consolidate
get a mod
things.
or something to like increase the carry weight.
Well, I'll let you worry about that one because, yeah,
I might
this is
look
like a
into it.
different gameplay styles that we're doing.
I don't want to like cheat or anything. Like I looked it up, and the first one that popped up was weight 8,000. No, I'd rather not. But 1 or 200 would be pretty good. Because like 200, it's so limited. It's like you carry what, 1 armor set. You can carry like maybe 5 or 6 different weapons, and that's basically 100 plus weight right there.
How many weapons are you actually using though?
I mean, I have to keep swapping them constantly because I keep running out of ammo.
That's why, like, if you get repair up, you break down your other pistol ammo types and you rebuild them into the ammo types that you want to use.
Yeah, I guess that is a good point. But I'd still be I'd still be grabbing the extra weapons if they're fully repaired because they make good caps.
I can imagine how many caps do you remember you had last?
I don't know, 3,000 or 4,000.
It's pretty good. Yeah. Most caps I usually cap on. You usually don't go past about 100,000. It's just like at that point you're just like running out of places to go loot, and actually the most expensive guns that are like the best to use, and we're not too far away from those vendors who can start selling us those guns. they usually start at the 10,000 cap range. So, and those guns, like, the next major, like, pit stop that we have will actually, like, open up the ability to buy a lot of ammo at once and buy some good guns and everything.
I really hope so, because the ammo thing is a little annoying.
That's what I was
But to
telling,
be
like,
fair, I'm actually kind of like almost at the tipping point where I'm past running out of ammo every now and then because of all
yeah.
these merchants we've been going
Yeah,
through.
next round, we'll definitely push past that. That's
Yeah, I
another,
think you're probably right about that.
that's just the things, like I was saying, like, this early game was trying to, like, not overwhelm you with a bunch of, like, high-power weapons right out of the gate, but it also has, like, nooks and crannies tucked away for people who explore and replay.
See, personally, I know how I prefer to start games, and this is like everything against what I prefer to do. Not to say that it's bad,
I much
but I
prefer,
mean,
like,
like,
this start to the game. Like, you're not in the bottom of the map, you're in the middle of the map, and you're, like, you're
oh
basically
yeah, I mean,
pushed
that's
to do
fine.
this, like, big U loop.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have any complaints about that. But I mean, like, you're talking about how like they're trying not to overwhelm you, whereas it's the opposite. To me, it's like, oh my god, I gotta swap to this weapon and this weapon with 15 different ammo types, and it's like it would have been nice if they started you with a game with one weapon and you use that one weapon until forever,
We do
right?
also
Not to say,
have
and then you can
those,
swap that weapon
we
as
have
you play the game, and you're like, huh, okay, well now I want to try something new. Then you swap it. Not here's 15 different types of weapons. Have at it. You know
those
what I
4
mean?
starter pack things are what caused that. Those were, like, the pre-order bonus DLC things that they just included with the game later. They're actually harder to turn off than they are to just leave on. You know how, like, we talked about how you had, like, the leaking memory thing in the last time we were playing?
Yeah.
Yeah, that actually, those end up leaking over on new game saves if you, like, downloaded it and you didn't turn them off right when you started downloading. So that's actually why we had, like, 40 weapons when we started. It was all because of those preloaded things.
Kind of annoying, but whatever.
It's
But
great when
anyways.
you play the game. It's like, oh, I don't have to, like, worry about, like, getting a gun I can just work with right out of the top.
Yeah, but I also feel like at this point I've complained more than I legitimately feel about the like. I don't feel bad about the game. I'm
Like,
complaining more than like my own feelings are like about it.
I
You get what I
remember,
mean?
like, when I first played, it's like, oh, I went through all the buildings. It's like, oh, this is neat. Oh, there's these things here.
Yeah,
And then you,
I
like,
mean
you
I
get
wouldn't
it.
mind doing that. But
I do prefer the more realistic aspect because I don't have to worry about a big giant lore dump. I can relate the existing knowledge I have of the space
the
into
lore
the game.
dumps so far have been a little clunky, but like the actual world lore has been kind of sprinkled, and I really like how they've done that. That's been really good. Like they mentioned that it's been 200 years. Someone mentioned, I don't remember who, but it's not like every person you go to is like, oh well, it's been 200 years and so and so and so happened. They only did that at the very beginning, which I would have preferred if they just didn't do it at all, but that's fine.
I think actually you probably would dislike Fallout 3 more because right out of the gate they run the whole gimmick of, oh, you're a vault dweller just like in Fallout 1 and oh, no one's been outside the vault since they closed it a bazillion years ago or something like that.
I suspect you're right about that. Fallout New Vegas has been really good about it so far.
Yeah,
So I really like how they
the reason I like the story direction says the vaults are very much like a backdrop. They're not even like a backdrop, if anything. It's very much like a story that you don't. The first vault, we're just now coming close enough to the first vault you can run into the game. They're just not
Which is
like
true. I mean, I don't even know what the heck a vault is if you compare the knowledge of like what they've told me so far, which is nothing.
Yeah, so like in Fallout 3, like you're done. Fallout 1 and 3 just like start you right in a vault. Technically, 4 also starts you in, but whatever 4. I don't really like that gimmick. It's like a Fallout game doesn't have to like follow the same pattern every single time. That's why I don't really like 3 and 4 very much. It's just like the story is like just here's this vault thing. You got to go through this whole sequence with being in the vaults, and they're a bitch to deal with. They're just not fun.
That is actually a good point. It's like when we started New Vegas, we were kind of pretty much already in the open world right out of the bat, which is pretty good.
And you kind of got hints like, oh, your guy has like a history already in the world. He just has amnesia or whatever. And the amnesia thing's already a backdrop because he's in a new town to his character anyways. So if you take the courier character as is, like regardless of the amnesia, it's not important.
I do think the amnesia thing's kind of dumb. I never did like that trope, but
The only thing that I think it works is, like I was saying, is because the character is in a space where nobody knows who he is regardless. So it's only a backdrop to, like, you don't know what you were doing before or why. And so you kind
it's
of
convenient, but
yeah. And you only know, like, the characters that you saw in the opening cutscene that you're like, oh, that's the guy I need to go get.
Oh yeah, right.
So yeah, like the point that we're at now, it's like the main fork in the road. It's like, all right, at this point, you've gone to the tutorial space, you've killed just enough enemies. You should be level 5 to 8 at this point. If you've just, like, done the bare minimum and just killed things. So, like, you got your foot through the door. You understand the perks. You understand how to do the lock picking and the hack mini game and stuff.
Never done the hack mini game, but I did have to spend like an entire level getting my lockpick up so I could do the lock picking.
Yeah, there's we can go back to, like, Good Springs. There's like 2 spots there that can teach you the hack mini game. I guess I'm gonna go ahead and stop the stream